I am. Yes. More so because this is my first live stream.
Well, it's not your first live stream.
No, well, on camera live stream. Yes, usually behind the camera. But yeah, no, I am pretty pumped. I think this is going to be a pretty good show. There's going to be a lot of excitement, I think there's going to be a lot of categories where it's going to be hard to predict who's going to win. So I'm interested to see who does win. Oh, I see Shalia in the chat. What's going on?
And yeah, so we are going to be trying to see how many of the categories we can accurately predict.
Yeah, I don't know what do they call it? Oscar pool when you do that? I think that's the term. But yeah, we're doing our own version of that where we filled out our ballots, and whoever gets the most right wins a special something, right? I don't think we decided if there's a prize involved, but how are you feeling about your ballot, Charlotte? You feeling confident?
I'm not feeling super confident. I mostly just went with wherever my heart took me.
Ah, okay. See, I was a little torn. Some of them I went with my heart, but a lot of them I went with more what I expect the audience or the jury, for that matter, to vote for. So we will see. There were definitely a lot of categories where I had trouble picking something or even predicting what might win.
Is there any category that you're most excited to see the winner of?
That is a good question. I'm kind of interested in best performance. I think there's a lot of cool names in that category. And I have my pick, which I'm pretty sure is not your pick. But I think that's going to be a hot one.
Yeah, I think that's probably our biggest debate. So
Yeah,
we will see who
that's
gets
going to
the
get a
point
little
for that
heated.
one.
So we might have to blur out the screen. Yes, what is the prize for the best ballot? We didn't discuss that. Should we have something?
Is there a prize or is there a consequence for? All right, we've got 10 seconds.
Oh my God. I do like that logo. There's some strong shapes. And I like the look of the trophy too. It's got a cool design. All right, we have audio. That's good. I can hear things.
Oh, hi. It's me, Sydney Goodman, here to greet you all
That's
at
incredibly sparkly dress.
It is, yeah.
what I consider to be my favorite holiday of the season, the 2023 Game Awards. And just like New Year's Eve, our Game Awards opening act is as full of excitement and celebration as the big event. Tonight, the Game Awards will celebrate the best in gaming from the past year, and we've got more than a dozen new game announcements. Plus, the old gods of Asgard are here from Alan Wake 2. They take the stage.
Oh, they're going to be...
first time ever.
That's awesome.
It is truly magical here.
I don't know if did you get
live
up to
at
that
the
part in the
Peacock
game where they
Theater for
have
gaming's
like some
biggest night.
performances?
We are streaming
Some good
around
tunes.
the world, connecting millions of gamers and fans and getting you all stoked for our big show. But before that, it's time to get cozy with our very first world premiere of the night.
Oh, that was quick. I thought they said they
Yes,
weren't
let's
using the
hear
term
it.
world premiere.
It
I
comes
nipped
from
that
a
in the bud
creator
right
who
away.
has already
Maybe no
claimed
one,
Game of the
put
Year in
that
the
in
past
her
here at TGA.
notes.
But
She didn't get the
this
memo,
time,
yeah.
we're going back to the title that started it all for him a decade ago. Here's the first ever look at a beautiful remake of Brothers, A Tale of Two Sons.
Oh, I love that
originally
game.
created by
I can't
director
believe
Joseph
that it's
Fares.
that old now.
I know, yeah, I feel like I just played it. Oh, yeah, Yosef, yeah. He also did It Takes Two and the other one, right? The Prison Break game.
The other one.
I forget what that one was called. I think it's No Way Out, maybe? Something like that.
Oh yeah, was that prison?
Yeah. I tried to play that with one of my friends, and he abandoned me after a few playthroughs. This one, though, you don't need to play with another person. That was a good thing I liked about it.
But you can.
I assume so, yeah, because they did some really cool thing where you know, you use both joysticks separately. So like the left one was one brother and the right one was the other. So it took a while to wrap my brain around it, but once you got used to it, I actually enjoyed it. Have you ever played it?
I have not.
Oh,
I
it's
definitely
a good one.
remember when it like first came out. So
Yeah, I would. That's soon too.
we love a February release.
Incredible.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna check
and
that
how
out.
perfect that right
It also
after the
must be
world premiere
incredibly
of
stressful to
Brothers,
be
we
the
have
very
the award for
first
best family
game trailer
game.
shown.
These are the
in
games that
like,
bring families
pre-show.
together or
Yeah.
tear them apart.
Well,
depending on
he
how
won a
dirty you
Game of
play.
the Year award, right?
And the
Didn't
nominees
It Takes Two
are
win?
Disney
Maybe not
Illusion
2 years
Island,
ago, right? I believe.
Party Animals, Pikmin 4,
Oh, wait, this is on our list.
Sonic Superstars,
Yeah, and my
and
pick for
Super
this
Mario
was,
Brothers
Pikmin.
Wonder.
Pikmin? I
Or
went.
Was it? No, it was
And the
Mario
Game
Brothers.
Award
Pikmin
goes
was
to-
a different category.
Oh yeah.
Super Mario Brothers Wonder.
Oh, you
Yeah,
picked
this-
Wonder?
yeah.
So did I. All right. Tied. One game apiece.
Giving us our points.
Oh man, that was quick. I wasn't ready for the
Thank you so much for this
quick
award.
ballot.
This is
Well,
shared
they did
with
promise
all the
us
teams
that
at
it would
Nintendo
be
that
a
work
shorter
on
show.
Wait, his
Sure.
name's
Sure.
Bowser, and he works for Nintendo. Is that a joke?
No.
In my experience,
Am I the
team
only one
really
to
tried to
notice
develop
that?
a
You're the only one
game
who didn't know
that
this.
allowed people to work together, to play together, whether it was friends or it was family. And for me, my personal experience is nothing brings a family together more than
I
trying
love
to
the
rescue
beautiful background
an
lighting on
empire,
those
a
random
kingdom
people
Yeah.
in
I
distress
don't know, it looks pretty
from
cool,
the evil
though.
likes of Bowser. Whether
I know
you're
there's probably
playing-
like a few rows in there.
whether
They're
you're
just getting
playing
blasted in the
as
face.
Elephant
And they're just-
Mario, Peach, Yoshi, or Nabbit.
That's a pretty
this
big
game
trophy.
goes to
Look at that
everyone to
thing.
create such a wonderful experience. Thank you.
Could take someone out with that. She's like, you keep the mic. I don't need two mics.
Congratulations, Super Mario Brothers Wonder. And now I have a little treat for all of you.
A little
3
treat.
world premieres in a row. What?
See, they're
First up
trolling us
is
now
the next
with all
game
this
from
world
Daniel
premiere after he
Mullins,
said
the
that.
Maybe they
creator of
actually
the
meant it won't be during the
TGA-nominated
actual
independent
show.
game,
show.
Inscription.
Oh, maybe, yeah. Oh, I like this music. What?
Is that a flash drive?
Ooh, that was interesting. This kind of giving me Witness
It was
vibes.
a flash
Oh, I was
drive.
just gonna say it reminds me of Inscription. Did you play that? The card game
No.
Rogue? That was a really cool game. Oh, this looks interesting too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought Inscription was awesome. It was very creative. This looks completely different though. This is what is this? Some kind of like task management? Oh, that was what's that guy's name? He's on the YouTube.
Shalia asked if we think there will be any upsets tonight. I think the biggest upset will be between me and Jonathan when we argue
Yeah.
over our category.
Yeah, I think the best performance is gonna get real spicy, and I think that has a potential to be an upset. Is there another upset? I think maybe. Sorry, I'm looking at the ballot.
It also is so crazy to see the year 2025 appear.
I think we might see an upset in Best Action Adventure Game. I mean, I think that might be something that we don't expect. What do you think? What do you have for Best Action Adventure Game?
So that was one that I was actually like wobbling back and forth on, and I feel like I ultimately went with Alan Wake just because I do want to see Alan Wake 2 take some stuff home tonight, but I also think it is up against some tough competition. So I also was very close to just putting Jedi Survivor because I also wanted to be recognized. Like, it was a good game. I enjoyed it.
Good points. I went with Zelda for that one. I think that's gonna kind of sneak in there.
Yeah, I mean, that's probably the most likely to actually win.
This looks interesting. What is this? Vinci?
I like their, like, logo.
I like the. It's got that Spider-Man into the universe. What is it?
Spider-Verse?
The metaverse. Yeah, the Spider-Verse. Yeah, it has that kind of stop motiony 3D animation. That looks really cool. This looks really cool. Look at those graphics. Wow. Are they speaking another language? Is that French?
I think it's just voices.
Oh, it was just like the Peanuts parents. Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh. Yeah, I love the color scheme too. So we are tied already. Wow. Got right into it. 2025. Ooh, that's a
I feel
long
like
time.
it has to come out in June 2025.
I love this. Reminds me of my high school days, but the monsters I fought weren't nearly as big as that. You kids these days with your giant monsters and your social media. And speaking of social media, TikTok Live Fest is happening now across 50 plus countries on TikTok. Check out the participating gaming creators and don't forget to share all of your favorite gaming moments on TikTok with #GamingOnTikTok. Okay, we're going to take a quick break, but there is plenty more opening act after a very important message. Don't skip this cutscene, people.
Ooh.
The journey ended here, a place of wonder and awe. We breached the cosmic veil and reached a new planet.
This voice
Yet
actor sounds very
generations later,
familiar.
this world remains untamed. Our reunion was foretold, our paths destined to cross. I'm here for you now, Administrator.
This looks very similar to those. What is those? Those Nexus games? You know what I'm talking about? They have that like anime style.
Looks like a lot of anime things. You know, also reminds me of, you know, Hoyoverse stuff.
Yeah, yeah. End field. All right. Ooh. Matchless Kung Fu.
Sick and weak.
Oh, wow. Ooh. Some base building. What the hell
You
is
do
that?
love a good base building.
And farming? What's happening here? Oh, this game's got everything.
I wonder if you're like a game also that gets a trailer in this pre-show bit. Are you excited that you get to be in the Game Awards? Or are you like, I wish we could have gotten into the meatier bit of the show?
I think most people are probably watching now. I think you're still getting a pretty good amount of coverage.
Why, I can see on the main feed they are
Yeah.
just about to break 600,000.
Yeah, that's a lot of eyeballs. I'll take it.
The rogue
But
trader
all of them
has
are
fallen.
haters.
Now I must take up their
I
mantle.
wonder what the deadlines are. If it's the kind of situation where, you know, Jeff calls someone up like with no notice, like, hey, can you get me a trailer in a week for your game? I have a slot for you. Oh God.
So I know at least for when it's, you know, the playable demos and not a trailer, it's like they are working on that until like
Yeah.
right before the show.
Oh wow.
Dangerous
Really,
heretics,
this is some kind of
vile
tactical
mutants,
goodness.
and Xenos threats beyond number. All must be
This looks like
cleansed
Warhammer,
in
right?
his
Something like
name.
that. Ooh,
The choices I make will shape
pretty
the
gory
course
for
of
so
my
early in the
destiny.
evening.
And with each haunted step, I wonder, where will my journey end?
Rogue trader.
Warhammer, yeah.
Oh god.
Wait, you're Connor Kenway. Good thing for you
Really
that I'm
quick
here
Facebook
then.
plug or meta plug.
Today, you are to see a traitor to the crown, hanged by the neck. For his
What is
crime,
this?
the penalty is death.
Assassin's Creed. First
Also,
person.
let's all
I'm in search of a treasure.
shout out to whoever is fighting for their life transcribing these things.
Day on the canals
yeah.
with my good friend Ezio. What could be better? Flatter me as always, Antonio.
In the end, the Templars will succeed.
It does seem like they might be live transcribing
Wow,
this
that
because
is.
it is delayed. Which
Yeah,
I guess
that's-
would imply that these trailers come in real last minute.
Oh wow, that would be really stressful to have to do that. See, it's weird when you make Assassin's Creed first person, it basically just becomes Dishonored, right?
Welcome back to the
I can't
2023 Game
imagine the
Awards
struggle of
opening
trying
act.
to do
I'm
that,
still
you
Sydney
know, in
Goodman
VR
here with
and
another
make it
award. This time for innovation
perfect.
in accessibility. The gaming community is massive, but honestly, it should be even bigger. And these
This is one
nominees
that I
are
actually
pushing
didn't
gaming
predict because
beyond
I
its
didn't
current
feel
limits. Their
knowledgeable
teams
enough
have
to
created
make that
software
choice.
and hardware that make it possible
What
for
was this?
people
Best
of all
Impact?
abilities to
Innovation
experience
in
the medium
accessibility.
Oh,
of gaming. With accessible features
you
and
know, I
technology
actually
that get
a lot
us
of these games
all
I
one
played,
step
so I
closer
did
to a
poke around
seamless
into the
play for
settings.
everyone. These
I
nominees
picked
are doing the
Spider-Man.
work, and
so
they
I
are.
Interesting,
had a
because
lot of-
I've
Diablo
also
4,
like I saw that people were
Forza
saying Street Fighter
Motorsport,
might be the winner.
Hi-Fi Rush, Marvel's Spider-Man 2, Mortal Kombat 1, and Street Fighter 6. And the Game Award goes to Forza Motorsport.
Sorry, no shade to Forza.
We're just laughing because we got nothing anywhere
Like,
near
damn.
right.
I hate racing
so
games.
much, for this, since this
I
category
don't
was
think I've ever
introduced
played a
several
Forza
years
game,
ago,
but I
think
know
we've seen
people
a
love
dramatic
them
shift in the whole
very
industry
passionately.
towards
So
making games
one day I
more and
might
more
get into it. I don't have
accessible.
anything
And
against
with
racing
this
games.
list
Do
of
you play
amazing
racing
nominees,
games?
it just really drives
I
that
feel
home.
like I only ever play them
At this point,
because they're
I
normally
think
one of the
we've made
first
the most
things to
accessible
release on a
racing game
console.
ever
I feel
playable by
like
people
just because there's
across
always
the
that.
mobility and
Here's how
vision
we can
spectrum,
render
including
cars
totally
even
blind
better
players.
now.
But really, the real winners
Let me
here
mark it off
are
on
the
my ballot.
players
What
who
was
have
the
so many
first
great
one?
games
It
to
was
play.
Family Game, right?
Yeah, and
Yeah,
it was Super Mario Brothers.
Got that bad boy right.
None
See if
of
I can
this
make
would
it
have been
through the screen
possible
without
without the
getting
amazing
this
teams
marker on my
behind the
pants.
scenes. Big thank you to our audio team for their tireless effort, championing for accessibility and making this game the best that it can be.
Also,
Big
just from a
thank you to the
production
UI team,
standpoint,
to our
I'm
studio leadership
shocked that
team, and
they
our accessibility
didn't make
leadership
her
team.
stand on, like,
And
a
last but
box
not
or
least,
something.
Braden Cole for being our
Oh
accessibility
yeah.
consultant.
Ah,
and
do they really
partner
do
for
that
the
in
last 2
live
years.
scenarios? I feel like I've never.
We're really
Because
proud
that would be
of
hard
the
to
work
do.
that
You would
we've
have to
been
have.
able to
Well, like
do,
it wouldn't be
so
that hard.
thank
You
you
just
very
have
much.
some production assistant like run up and plop it down there.
Yeah.
Has some nice symmetry though, because the two around her are pretty tall
Congratulations, Forza Motorsport.
comparatively.
Here at the Game Awards, we believe strongly in accessibility and want to celebrate
Oh, is
any
this another
game
one?
that makes it a priority.
Oh, no,
And
that's
our
what we just
next
did.
developer,
Is it
The
gonna be-
Odd Gentleman, believe that by
Ah.
making their games and their company accessible and inclusive, they can develop new types of gameplay with stories that everyone can enjoy. They created the following game in a deep collaboration with artists and developers from the deaf community. And we are very excited
nice.
to reveal it now. This is Harmonium the Musical.
The musical.
That's pretty cool. I wonder if reading sign, not virtually, but you know, in a computer-generated form like that is more difficult or harder. That's pretty cool.
Look around me, there's music everywhere, flying, soaring through the air. This music inside of me, barefoot on the ground, I can feel
I
the
definitely feel like this would be one
sound.
that's
My
like
hands are roaring loud.
hard needle to thread in terms of getting it just right.
Yeah. Well, it's a good first try. Starts good that they're trying. See, what I was thinking is they might do something with the vibrations in the controller, because I remember a music teacher was telling me that, you know, deaf people, when they listen
Honestly, I
to,
don't know
they
how
might
much
still go to the
better
symphony
gaming
because
can
they can
get.
still
What
kind of
happened
sense
past
the,
the golden
you know, the
age?
vibrations
Platinum?
and
Is this the
all
platinum
the
age of
different
gaming?
dynamics there.
Also,
Yeah, it's just
can I
like
please be paid in platinum.
A different
I'd like a
experience,
direct
but the
deposit,
same thing.
please. And now I have the honor of announcing the winners for our 5 esports categories. The nominees for Best Esports Athlete are
Oh my god, this is the
It's a
one
big
that
one.
I
Demon One,
got outside
Tundra,
help to recommend.
Ruler, and Imperial How.
Wait, I
The
think we
Game
had the same
Award
one. Did we
goes
both go with
to
the Faker?
Yeah, we both.
Lee Faker. Oh,
Faker.
we got it. From two people who
For
know
Best
nothing
Esports
about
Coach,
esports.
The nominees
That's
are
pretty good that we both got that right.
Potter,
Excuse you,
Sonic,
I got sent an
Gunbuck,
entire novel when I asked.
and
All right, so maybe I should get a point and a half
And
then,
the Game
since
Award
I didn't
goes
rely on
to-
outside help.
You won't be getting a point and a half because
Potter.
I don't have a graphic made for that.
Oh,
For
I had
Best
Potter
Esports
too.
Event, Here are the nominees.
Oh,
Did you just pick the
2023
first
League of
one on
Legends
each?
World
I
Championship.
picked the nickname I like
Blast
the best.
TV Paris Major 2023.
Christine
Evo
Potter Chi.
2023. The
That's a good, strong
International
name.
Dota 2 Championships 2023. And Valorant Champions
Oh,
2023.
man, we're moving fast now.
And the Game Award goes to 2023 League of Legends World
Damn it!
I got that
Um,
one.
For
Tied
Best Esports
again.
Game, the nominees are
you know,
Counter-Strike 2,
I tried to be cute,
Dota 2, League of Legends,
and I went with Valorant,
PUBG
even though I don't
Mobile,
know what that is.
and
But
Valorant.
oh, what is
And
this?
the Game Award goes to
Oh my God.
Valorant. And finally, the nominees for Best
Got that
Esports
wrong.
Team are Evil Geniuses, Fnatic, Game and Gladiators, JD Gaming.
She honestly
and
deserves
Team
so many points
Vitality.
for powering
And the
through
Game
like
Award goes
saying
to
all these.
JD,
JD.
Gaming.
Oh, you got that? Oh,
Huge congratulations, everyone. I love esports.
man.
I'm a huge
I
esports
started
fan,
off
just
strong and
like
I got
my
it.
father and his father
fell
before
behind.
him.
So what do you have?
We
4?
Goodmans
Yeah.
are a huge esports
all right,
family,
I'm only
dating
one
all the
behind.
way
I can
back
catch
to the
up.
mid 1800s.
Here's
Man,
how
that was like
Jonathan
lightning
can
round.
still
Start on
win.
that,
That was
it's
hard to
time
keep
for
up.
another 2 world
You know, I'm so
premieres.
angry because
First
I
up
knew
is the
in my
latest
heart, I was
game
like,
for
oh,
the
League of
2001
Legends is going to
Game
win
Awards
these.
back in
And I was like, you know what?
2017.
I'm going to be
So,
cool. I'm
I
going to vote
think
for
we can trust
Valorant
them to
instead.
crush it again. This is
But then
Windward.
Valorant won. Wait, no. Valorant won esports game, though, right?
Yeah.
Oh, so that one I picked League of Legends. So I got it. I did it backwards.
I just went for League of Legends everywhere because that's what my friend is into.
Ooh, what is this? Is that a Juggernaut? Oh, he had the same shape as a Juggernaut. Ooh, whoa. This is pretty graphic. My God. Oh, Dead Cells. That explains it, I guess. Alright, so looks like we have a whole sheet that we got today, right?
Yep. Ball it up and throw it away. Also, I see you in the chat, Megan, and thank you for supporting my lead.
Enjoy it while it lasts. Now, the other thing that we took bets on that isn't on the ballot is we both made some guesses for trailer predictions. I wanted to do celebrity guest predictions.
But I refuse.
Charlotte was very adamant to not do that. So all right. Do you want to say what kind of trailers you're predicting tonight, besides the ones we've already seen?
Yeah, so I personally, I think we'll probably see something from Star Wars Outlaws, just because.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And my own personal hope always at any game thing is I'm like, Sucker Punch, what are you up to?
Yes, that was a very good pick. So I would be pretty excited if they had another Ghost of Tsushima game. Yeah, I went with a couple of ones that I want to see. So I threw in some Elden Ring DLC news. That would be very cool, and I think it's about time to kind of let the people know what's going on at FromSoft. I also have that Indiana Jones game that Machine Games is working on. I think that one.
I'm distracted by.
By the Thumper. You ever play Thumper? Thumper's fun.
Yes, I got so good at Thumper, and then I stopped playing it for a while, and I lost all ability to play Thumper.
Yeah, it's one of those games I can only play for a half hour at a time because my brain just goes into overdrive and I start to get dizzy.
Yeah, and like I played it in VR. So
Oh God. Ugh, what is that? It's creepy.
I love that it's called Thrasher.
Yeah, it's kept the first
Yay.
2 letters. Oh, it's soon.
That's something.
Yes,
it always bothered me
Thrasher,
how
in
the
case you didn't
Thumper
know,
like
is from
OST.
the same
if you
artist
listen
slash
to it,
composer
it's not the same
that
because it doesn't
blew
have the
our
hits.
minds back in 2016 with the cult hit Thumper. I'm so excited we've got another mind-bending game coming from him in 2024.
Please,
Special
ma'am,
shout
stop
out to
reminding me that
Samsung
all
and
these games
Samsung
came out
Gaming
almost
Hub,
a decade
who,
ago.
brag, are also throwing a massive Game Awards viewing party over at Samsung's New York City flagship location with Typical Gamer and Chica. I wish I could be at two places at once,
Samsung?
but the
Where
last
was
time I
R?
tried to clone myself, I
seriously.
sparked a pretty
Right down
sizable
the block.
fire in the MIT experimental physics lab. Oops. But we can talk about that later. Let's check out what Samsung is coming out with now.
It's weird that she's off to the side, so the people, you know, in the audience, where are they looking? Because it doesn't look like they're projecting it on a screen in the actual venue.
They're just vibing.
So are they all like this the whole time? That's kind of weird. Oh, what is this? This is just some kind
This is
of.
what Samsung is working on.
Yep. Shout out to Samsung. I just found out I could play Xbox games on my Samsung TV, and I've never had an Xbox, so that was a nice surprise. Yeah, that's what I was using, the Samsung Gaming Hub. So far, so good. I'm a satisfied customer. Ooh, is this Persona, looks like?
Yeah, Persona 3, the remake.
Ah. Oh, wow, it's looking stylish.
Let's begin. Sewing is my life.
Last one. Go for it.
He looks very similar to the
That's what I'm
Persona
talking
5
about.
hero, right?
Moonwalk.
Maybe he's got the same hair. Same build.
He arguably does not have the same hair.
Maybe I'm not remembering. Anyway, some other trailers I was predicting. Kingdom Hearts 4, maybe? Could be interesting. How about Dishonored 3? That's a new one.
How about it?
I feel like, was it Arcane, right? Is that the studio that does
Yeah,
Dishonored
I
games?
feel like they went through some sort of suffering lately, or maybe I'm misremembering.
Why do you try
Yeah.
to fight when you know it's hopeless?
Another game I really want to see, but I don't think they're going to show it, is Hollow Knight Silksong. I know a lot of people have been eagerly awaiting news on that, and it has not come this year. The crazy thing was, I think officially it's still supposed to come out this year. I don't believe they've ever officially said it was delayed to next year, so
It's gonna
maybe
come out December 31st.
that would be awesome. I would be so pumped if they had a trailer for that. Shadow drop it tomorrow. So your favorite Persona is 4, right? Is that what I remember you saying?
Yeah, Persona 4 is my favorite.
I haven't played 3. I've only played maybe the first 10 hours of 4, and it was
Well, why
the.
don't you play Persona today?
Yes, I was hoping for a new Persona game that is.
Oh, what if
that's still
Persona
gonna be
6?
Sydney.
Ooh, that would be crazy.
But
They're,
I
they're
feel
about
like
due for that, right?
Too
Make sure to
early.
You
stay
think?
I feel like
tuned as
Atlas
Google
takes
and
forever
the
to start
Samsung
anything.
Galaxy Z
When did
Fold
the
5 are
first
bringing you a
version of Persona 5
spectacular
come out?
celebration
It was a
of
while ago.
2017.
It's going to be an epic
Oh,
event.
it's been a
just
while.
Like this
It's been like
next
5 years,
world
6
premiere.
years.
It's the product of a surprise team up between 2 nominated games tonight. Let's check it out.
Alan Wake and Super
Oh,
Mario.
Dave the Diver. Have you played Dave the Diver? I want to. It looks really cool.
I have played Dredge, so.
Oh, that's got nominated for something, right? Was it Best
yeah,
Indie Game?
nominated for 2 things.
Yeah, I haven't played it, but I'm very curious. This looks really cool, though. I love anything underwater. I really like the... I don't know if there's a word for it, but I love that pixel art / 3D art style. It's very cool.
I can't believe it. It's almost time for our big show. The theater is filling up behind me. It's hard to hear myself think over all the excitement, but I have to keep it together because I have the next award ready to go. Here
Oh
are your
my
nominees for Content Creator of the Year.
Oh, this is
Iron
another
Mouse.
one I had no
People Make
strong
Games.
opinions on.
Quackity.
I didn't vote
Spreen,
for
and
anyone. I just
Cyber
wrote
PK.
Spreen big on the bottom corner.
And the Game Award goes to
Come on.
Iron Mouse.
All right.
No one gets a
Iron
point.
Mouse couldn't be
I
here,
had
but
People
guess
Make
what?
Games
Iron Mouse
just
is
because I
animated,
like their
and
name.
Sadly, we're not in the Matrix yet, but she did
All
send
right.
us a message.
Congrats to
Take it
Iron
away,
Mouse. That's a cool name, too.
I am so
That's a good DJ
incredibly
name.
honored to have been the recipient of the Content Creator of the Year award.
Who's
First
this?
and foremost, I want to
Oh, is that?
express my
Oh, is this
VR.
how they do their thing?
heartfelt gratitude
Oh,
to the
that's what do
incredible
we call that
community
now? I
that
know a
is
lot of people are
gathered
doing
around
that. Is it just
Livestream. And I
virtual
also want to
cosplaying?
extend a very special thanks
Yeah.
to Bishojo, who brings all my ideas to
kinda
life.
weird.
Thank you so much to my
It's a
team
little-
that helps
it's
me
a little
every
strange.
single day. And
Listen,
thank you so much to the
someday
Game
we're
Awards.
going to
I still
have
can't
a
believe this is all
penguin.
happening.
I know. I was about to
Feel
say that's
bad
gonna be
about
us in
it.
like 2 years. It's just 2 anime characters.
Congratulations, Iron Mouse. Okay, we're getting so close to the big show, but I'm not ready to let go just yet. And no, I'm not a narcissist. I'm just a hoarder of world premieres. And up next is a very
Oh, Megan
special world
is a fan
premiere,
of the Iron
15
Mouse.
years in the making.
Congrats.
What a beautiful world. Too bad they never made another one.
Or did they?
Sludge.
This is an old game, right? I feel like this looks familiar. Oh, you remind me, I have beverages too. Drink it from my Alan Wake thermos, courtesy of Sam Lake. Thank you very much.
Yeah, he personally handed it to you.
Did he? He might have. He was in the room.
I believe it was
Ooh, that's hot. It works well.
our boy Riley who handed it to us.
Shout out to Riley. This thing is, it works well. It's still really hot. What are so if Charlotte, if there was one category where you got to pick who wins, who would it be and why?
I mean, I feel like I'm in a good place because I love Baldur's Gate, and
Yeah.
Baldur's Gate is going to do great tonight. So
All right, strong words, strong words.
Man, that is satisfying to watch. Almost as satisfying as the Game Awards show that's minutes
I wonder.
away.
I don't
We
know.
have
I don't know how.
one
I mean, I
more
think
huge
Baldur's
world
Gate's gonna
premiere,
win Game
a
of the Year,
brand new
definitely.
fantasy
But
RPG from the
I
creators
think some
of
other ones
Persona
might
3,
upset
4,
it in
and
some other
5.
categories.
And tonight they're giving us a glimpse into the story, characters, and gameplay. Let's do this.
Ooh, what is this?
so
It's a
from
story
Atlas.
More
about
Persona?
a world very different from ours.
Tis a world where all people are equal and no conflict exists, much like the world His Highness
This
once
looks pretty
dreamt
cool.
of.
To put it another way, this is a fantasy.
Fantasy with PH.
Your fool of a king is dead.
Without an heir to wear the crown, what will become of the royal magic?
The
Tree
fortress
at
at the
desert.
border was raised by a human mere days ago. You
Well,
can
it definitely
only
has
blame
the
your king's
Persona look.
weakness. Who deserves
Like exactly,
a man
almost.
of proven strength?
The people of my land desire a new king, and I shall provide.
Welcome one and all to the inauguration of the tournament for the throne.
It must be so fun to be a
Small
character
wonder when
designer.
any among the populace might be king.
Their speeches
Seems like
of
a good
tribal
job.
harmony mean nothing when every day they cheat and abuse us.
It tells of a world
I'm
united
curious. So
as
that you think
one
this is a
tribe.
totally new IP?
If only our lives were
Yeah.
anything like the world in the
Nice.
novel.
That's cool.
Our lives are
Have you ever
decided
played Catherine,
by
that
tribe
Atlas game?
unity,
Oh, I
by
love
the
that game.
differences that make us who we are.
There was a plot to this life.
I was kind of hoping they would make a sequel to that.
You're no ray of hope.
I've also
You
never
gave up on
played
your
any of
hopes,
the Shin
but I
Megami
will not.
Tensei games.
Neither have I. I've heard they're very similar to Persona, right?
Let's
Yeah,
do
I think they're a bit, you know,
You'll be
like
a hero.
harder.
Got my Minecraft water bottle. Really got
You
them.
just keep pulling out.
I just keep all the product placement in. Look at here. Here's a toaster from.
Our big show is about to begin, but don't worry, this isn't the last you'll see of me. I'm staying all night, baby, and I cannot.
Oh,
wait
Shalia has a great
because
question.
This show is absolutely
Maybe we'll
stacked.
tackle
We
that
have
after the,
tons of big
intro.
awards, even more world
Stay
premieres
tuned.
of brand new games, and an incredibly special guest a legendary actor and performer of both the stage and screen, the Muppet himself, the great Gonzo. I have
Oh.
Did you predict Gonzo, John?
See, that was not on my list.
the cast of the show based on the
That would have been
franchise is here
thinking
to
way out of the
debut
box.
an exclusive new look at
See,
the
this is
series.
why I refuse to
The
do
film
that
is opening
category.
in a
It's
huge
just
way.
Well, you were pretending like you don't know any celebrities, and then when I named off my celebrities, you knew every single one of them.
Companions a host could ask for.
Just for the record, the 3 celebrity predictions I had
2023
were
Game
Pedro
Awards
Pascal,
starts now.
Margot Robbie, and Jackie Chan. So if I get any of those right, I get 30 points. It's an instant win.
You do not get 30 points for guessing that Pedro Pascal would show up.
That's true. That one's a little obvious. I think the other ones, though, would be a surprise.
Jeff Keighley.
Oh, here we go. Oh, good. that guy didn't look too impressed. He was like, been there, done that. That's a really cool stage.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Game Awards.
Fisting the mic.
That's how you know he really gets it.
Tonight is our 10th TGA, a global celebration of video games, and
Oh, really?
boy,
10th anniversary.
do we
Nice.
have a show for you. I am so excited to get this started. Together, we are going to recognize outstanding creative work in games in 2023, and we'll look into the future with an astonishing lineup of world premieres.
Jeff will be taking us into the
More
future.
than anything, this is a show about bringing our community
this is what we
together
should be doing
in
for,
this
like,
room and
books. We
online
should be doing
around
a
the
big,
world
fancy
to focus on
presentation.
something we can all
That would
agree
be pretty
on.
funny.
There's nothing more powerful.
I
or
predict
more
that would be a
immersive
giant
than an
financial failure, but I think it would still be
video
fun.
game.
It'd be fun for us to predict.
Yeah.
Like that one video you did for the like fall releases that
Great
one time.
games comfort
Oh, yeah,
us,
that was a fun
help
video
us
to make.
understand different perspectives on the world, and maybe even change us. That's what makes this medium different. Games, the actual things we play, are insanely special, and we're going to celebrate that for the next few hours. And we've got such an amazing group of
For
people
the next
with
6
us.
hours.
They're
Wait,
built
what?
by talented creators and teams.
Jeff,
and many of them are
my
here
family
tonight.
misses me.
Mr. Anush Fukabayashi, great to see you back after winning Game of the Year in 2017.
What? They're like, who? They're like, oh, yeah.
One of our industry's greatest creative
That was
and
a great
technical
reaction.
forces,
That's definitely getting
Mark
memed.
Cerny, PlayStation's lead system architect, celebrating
I love
25
the
years
slow
of
zoom
Cerny
one.
games. Thank you for being here, Mark.
Well, they must give him a heads up, right?
course,
When
the
they're,
team
maybe not.
behind
I assume
I
they
don't
see
think
like
here too.
they must see like the camera person come in front of them. Maybe not these guys.
They're like, please don't
Everyone's
look at me.
here. Melina Jurgens, our best performance winner in 2017 for Hellblade. Welcome. I think we'll be
nice.
seeing you a little bit later tonight.
That's kind of like the character, right?
And we are
Isn't it
also
similar to that?
honored to be joined by the Tujimoto family, Haru and Ryozo, who are celebrating 40 years of Capcom this year.
Oh, sweet.
And a Game of the Year nomination for Resident Evil. Welcome, guys. It's so great
We're
to
gonna
have
have to
you
talk
with
about
us.
that.
Now, we
About that
have
Resident Evil remake
a
nomination.
big show, so let's get right into it. To present tonight's first award,
I
is
appreciate
last year's
the no
winner of Best
nonsense intro.
Performance.
Get right
Please
into it.
join
I like
me
that.
in welcoming
Yeah,
back to the
because he
Game
has
Awards.
to
Yep,
deal
we're
with
gonna do it.
gamers
The
who
actor
complain at
behind
him all
Kratos
year.
in God
no.
of War, Christopher Judge.
Oh, they're doing best actor right away or best performance. Ooh, we're getting right into the big one. All right, Charlotte. Well, we all know who you picked, right?
Good evening, everybody.
Yeah, I picked the winner, Jonathan.
So I think Ben Starr's gonna win for Final Fantasy.
It is
I think he has that
pleasure.
mainly because he has the most fun voice to impersonate.
It
Clive
could not be
Rossfield.
more obvious to me that Neil Newbon is going to win.
All right, pride comes before the fall, Charlotte. I think my guy Ben Starr's got a good chance.
It's gonna be funny if we like he's not even doing that category.
Are they bringing Pacino back?
All right.
No, that would be too
get
much.
I get it.
How Pacino?
There's my guy
I'm
Ben
gonna,
Starr.
Stand up here making long speeches. I'm going to stick to the script. No 8-minute speech like last year. But fun fact.
It was only 8 minutes. I thought I could have sworn it was like 30
my
minutes.
speech was actually
That was a long.
longer
At least he's
than
aware.
this year's Call of Duty campaign.
Oh, shots fired! Literally.
I feel bad for the audience who has to pretend to laugh at that.
Do you think they have signs up to tell them when to laugh and cheer?
Another company
I'm
I'll
sure
never
they're
work for.
high on life.
Yeah, these people are here for a good time.
I'm here to present the award for best performance
Ooh.
in a year of games, beloved by audiences and acclaimed by critics. These actors delivered 6.
This is a loaded category, though, I have to say. I really liked everyone's performance in this.
And here are the nominees.
I mean, it's crazy when you have Idris Elba as kind of like the underdog.
He doesn't need this.
He was great, though. Phantom Liberty was awesome.
He doesn't need this.
I'm always going to give a vote to my guy, Stringer Bell.
Did you write these pages?
She was great, too.
Week has a double.
My name's Astarion.
Let's see in the crowd. If I hear a crowd roar for him.
Ready for your annual physical? We have to talk.
Yuri was good, too.
Hero here.
I thought the voice acting in
It's
Spider-Man
Yuri
was really
Lowenthal.
good, too.
You can't not
He's quite
hype
old.
Up Yuri Lowenthal.
All right, here we
Whoever
go.
wins.
Oh, Idris Elba didn't make the trip?
Well, obviously.
Jeff has given me the okay to say, take as long as you want to. Thank everyone who's ever meant anything in your life. And I
Oh, and
dare
our
you.
guy, Cal Kestis, too. I
double
forgot.
dare you to try to break my record.
I'm actually
7
kinda,
minutes, 59
like-
seconds.
I'm impressed that Cameron Monaghan actually.
And the
did
award
come.
goes to Neil Newbar.
It was so obvious. Point for Charlotte.
All right, congrats. He deserved. He did a good job. I would have liked to see my guy Ben Starr win, because he carried that whole game,
He had some.
and he had the best F bombs. You
Not
can't
great
complain. He
lines.
definitely had the best F bombs out of anyone. All right, well, Baldur's Gate's already on the board. That was quick. I like his outfit.
Hi.
Yeah, I like his drapey things.
Oh, that's nice.
This is unreal. I just wanted to say, I know I don't have much time. Well, I'll give it a shot. So, no, thank you so very, very much for everybody that voted.
Oh, that's the Larry
Like, my
dude, right?
incredible fellow actors, the nominees, unbelievable talent. To be even considered amongst you is extraordinary, so thank you very much indeed. To Swen, to Larian, to all the writers, to Stephen Rooney, the writer of Astarion, I'm going to forget everybody, to Pitstop, who worked so hard, the directors, my fellow actors, 248 incredible actors that gave it heart and soul. To mi familia,
So many
gracias para todos, gracias, solete gracias, y coco también.
Yeah,
And
Newborn.
to my agents, I will thank you later. I'm sorry,
I'm sure he's
I'm
gonna
gonna
get a
wrap it
lot
up, apparently.
more work
One
going
thing I will
forward.
say, please, if that's
Congrats
okay.
to him.
The community has reached out to so many of us at Larian and said they were seen. And
Yeah,
they were
seriously, what else
represented by this
can
game
Idris
when they
Elba
lost
do,
hope.
Shilly? That's what
they
I say.
felt isolated, they felt alone, and this game brought them
He's a
together.
DJ,
And
too.
now
Did
you
you know
can
that?
do
He's like a
for
full-time
show up at the
DJ.
Game Awards.
And to you, I want to say thank you so much for
Oh,
seeing
they're playing
us.
him off. That was quick.
Appreciate it.
All right, that was good. That was a good award. There's a lot of tension, some suspense. I felt good about that. It's funny, now that I see him a little bit more clearly, you can see how they modeled the character after his face. That's crazy.
Congratulations, Neil. Great speech. And short. Thank
He's like, great
There
speech.
are lots more awards to come, but now it's time to look ahead to
Yeah.
what we'll be playing next. Let's get to those world premieres. And
Oh.
for the honor of presenting our first one, it's an incredible thrill to introduce a true Renaissance man. Please welcome Academy Award-winning actor and New York Times best-selling author, Matthew McConaughey.
Oh my God! How did we not pick him? Oh my God! I'm so stupid. What are the chances that a Penguin Random House author would
That
be,
we
would be
literally
presenting
just
at the Game
filmed with
Awards?
him, like,
I know,
2
yeah. We
months
literally
ago.
just saw him like a month ago.
We heard his little in-between take songs.
Yeah, it was the Wolf of Wall Street chest pump thing. That's his warm-up.
Is he wearing his shoes, though?
I like how like his style is probably told him, like, okay, this is gonna be your like cool, edgy outfit. No suits. You can have like.
McConaughey just wears whatever he wants.
I bet he has a stylist.
How that handles.
He looks sharp, man. He's looking
because
good.
I have
Good for
a
him.
world premiere for you from
Oh yes,
Austin's
Shalia knows.
own Archetype
McConaughey in the
Entertainment.
house, our friend.
I'm also here tonight because the video game that I'm premiering is the first ever video game that I'm a part of.
Ooh.
Yay. When the
We're gonna have to have him
Archetype
back.
team first reached out to me, I was excited about
We're gonna have to have him on the
Let's
Let's Play
But
podcast.
what really turned me on was when they shared the game's vision and my role in it. I will be voicing.
You think it's Dazed and
characters
Confused,
that
the
really say,
driving
"I
simulator?
have a unique relationship with every player. In this game,
Is it Beach Bum the game?
time moves differently. Days for you
Wait, is it Interstellar?
are decades for your loved ones back home.
Oh my God, it is.
Choices that you make not only affect the people
But
that you
why?
love, they'll also affect your entire civilization for generations to come.
Oh wow, this is cool.
Personally, I have had some experience with time dilation,
Oh, maybe he's just making
and now you can too.
a little reference.
So now I'm proud to share the first ever look at Exodus.
Wow.
Could you imagine if he was just like the first ever look at whatever this is?
Max, we need to head back.
Oh, it's cool colors.
What she found that day was a miracle. It would be our salvation to fight against the Celestials, humanity's greatest enemy.
This is it.
They found us.
Stay down.
I don't know what Megan's comment a bongo simulator was in response to, but I love it.
Bongo hero.
Keep chasing us until they ripped our ship apart.
Have you heard his voice yet? I don't think they gave him. I heard McConaughey's character yet.
Away from her.
That sounds familiar too, right? Didn't that sound like The Rock? Right now?
When you travel at light speed,
Maybe
time
not.
slows
I thought that was The Rock.
It was only days for me, but an entire
I can't believe that we were even joking earlier that we should have been guessing what authors will show up to this.
That was, I mean, he would have been the best guess. Or obviously there's a few others, but he would have been one of them. But it doesn't look like he's in the game, like his character, his you know, his likeness is not represented, at least not as far as we can tell.
Our sacrifice discovers worlds, seeds hope,
Did they show any gameplay yet? No, right?
breaks empires.
Seemed to be.
This is a pretty long trailer.
Are the travelers.
Exodus. I'm not familiar with that studio, are you? Oh, here we go. Okay, it's got a lot of Mass Effect vibes. Ooh, playing some Muse? I like that.
Thank God. I have to worry about monetization.
That actually looks pretty cool.
Wizards of the Coast.
So who do you think Matthew McConaughey plays in that? Is he the
That
hero?
is a
Is he
very
like your
exciting
commanding
project.
officer?
Giving me some Mass Effect vibes.
Matthew
and I
McConaughey.
appreciate
Oh,
you
yeah, he's
sharing
Mass
your first
Effect. He
glimpse of
knows.
gameplay
Jeff
at
knows.
the end there. Looks great. All right, well now we're gonna go right on to another world premiere.
Oh, keep them coming.
Ah.
Ooh, PlayStation.
Ah.
Is it God of War vibes? You getting?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
You are certain you remember nothing of this place?
Oh, nothing that would help us.
Oh, what could this be?
Master thyself.
It's like DLC, you think?
Tell me, brother, why exactly are we doing this?
Yeah.
Yeah, it must be.
I must face this.
No shame in what just happened. It's all part of the process. Let's go again.
I love Lumiere so much. She's such a good character. Ooh. I always forget how violent it is. It's just so crazy, just like ripping people's organs apart. Yikes. Whoa! A little Greek mythology spiced in there? Oh, interesting. Why is it that every Norse mythology game is either Ragnarok or Valhalla? Or both?
That's so soon.
Oh my god! Oh, 3. Even better.
Yay!
That's pretty cool. Didn't they say they weren't going to do DLC for God of War Ragnarok? That's what I thought. That is crazy. That's a huge surprise.
Nice holiday surprise from PlayStation. Kratos
Wait,
and
what was it?
Mimir
December 12th?
are headed to the
That's like
battle and
tomorrow.
adventure that blends God of War Ragnarok's
Oh my God.
combat with
Gotta play
elements
that.
inspired by the roguelike genre for an emotional, unexpected, and fun new twist.
Oh, it's a
Yes, as
roguelike?
you saw, it is free. The team
Oh,
at Santa
interesting.
Monica
Yeah, I
Studio
guess that makes sense
are
because it did
fans
look
of their
like it was
fans
pretty,
and
like,
are offering
limited
this
in terms of
DLC, God
setting.
of War Ragnarok Valhalla,
Yeah.
as a gift to the community.
It's
and you'll
it's
be
been
able
about
to
well, I guess it's been a
download it
year. I'm
in
about ready
just
to replay
5
Ragnarok, to be
days
honest.
On December 12th.
Yeah, especially like I do really want to go back through it and do all the side
Amazing.
stuff, like you
Yeah.
know,
All right,
before
switching gears. Our
the
next
ending
world
happens and
premiere
you
comes
can
from
go
a
back and do
small
the side
independent
stuff.
team
Yeah,
of
it's one of those
developers
things.
in
It's like,
Australia.
I mean, it got
The love of this
overshadowed
show
by
can
Elden
give a
Ring last year, but
platform for
man,
independent creators.
that game was
Their
amazing.
last
God of
game
War
in 2019 was
Ragnarok.
a sensation.
It's
and their
definitely one of my
next
favorite
project
games
is
in a while.
equally exciting and unexpected.
We just played Untitled Goose Game with Holly Gramazio.
It's all coming together.
It's like this show is tailor made for us. It's so
Thanks,
strange.
Jeff. Is it gonna be like Untitled Frog Game?
Oh, there they are.
What? Ants?
Oh, I see them.
Interesting. Oh, I like this music.
Let's go.
I feel like my brother is really going to like this game.
Oh, interesting. First person. It's very colorful. Those are those the toys that drink the water? Or is that something else?
I mean, they do look like that. That way. They have the same like head.
Yeah. Are you doing like the angle thing with your mic?
Super fun, right?
Shoot.
I did a playtest of that game about a year ago and had so much fun. It is a very special and unique game, and I'm honored we got to share it with you here at the show. All right, while you're watching TGA, head to TGASteamDeck.com right now. We're doing another Steam Deck giveaway.
So Shalia had a good question. She asked if you can pick one category that is not represented, what would you pick? Or one award, I
for a
guess.
chance to win one of
My
100
special
OLEDs.
category of games
All right,
I
trust
like.
me, we are
No one else
just
nominated.
getting started, guys. There are
See, I
so
think
many
there should be
game
a separate
announcements,
category
awards,
for
and musical
remakes and
performances ahead,
remasters.
including the old gods
So we can
of
get rid of the
Asgard
whole,
from Alan
you know,
Wake
do
2.
remakes deserve to be
Just wait, it's amazing.
considered for
We'll be
Game of the
right
Year,
back.
which I don't think they should. What do you think about that?
I mean, I guess it like really is kind of like it's hard because it is very much dependent on the remake.
Take the lead, Sargon.
Because like a remaster, I feel like no, you know, like if it's just you know updating graphics, that sort of thing. But if you are remaking it to the point where you're you know like entirely revisiting, you know, like gameplay and whatnot,
I feel I've walked this path before.
then I feel like there's some
You're right.
argument there for.
Yeah, I think that's the critical piece, is whether or not they're redoing the gameplay or redoing the story somehow. Because I think once you venture into that territory, it's no longer a remake, it's more of a reboot. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 'cause it's like I feel like Final Fantasy VII remake, like
Yeah.
they redid basically everything.
Yeah, that one I would, even though it's called remake, I would consider that a reboot. Because, like you said, they, you know, the gameplay is completely different, and the story is not completely different, but the way they fleshed it out, it might as well be its own thing. So, yeah. But, I mean, Resident Evil 4 Remake got nominated for Game of the Year this year, and I feel like even though it's an awesome remake and it's a really great game, they didn't do enough newness to justify it being a Game of the Year award nominee, in my opinion. because it's essentially the same game. It's the same gameplay. The boss fights are the same. The set pieces are the same. It's really just really much better graphics and much better controls, really. Which I'm not disparaging. I think that's whoever worked on it did a great job. But that's why I think that should be like its own category. If I had to pick one. Oh, a little Journey. Let's go. Is this the same game? It has like similar colors, right? Or is this something else?
I mean, it's something Lego.
This looks pretty cool. Oh, a little. Oh, that makes perfect sense. A little Lego Minecraft fusion. I'm surprised they haven't done that already. Seems like a slam dunk. Oh, look at a unicorn. Yes, looks exactly like Minecraft, right? How about best video game ripoff for a category?
Oh, did you want to make a category for Lies of P?
Oof, that would be rough, right? Lies of P, Lords of the Fallen. What was the other Soulsborne that came out this year? I did. Did you play Lies of P? I know you're interested in that, right?
We have not gotten to it yet.
I did play it. It's good. I did enjoy it. I played Lords of the Fallen too, and I liked that a lot. Actually, I think I liked Lords of the Fallen a little bit more than I liked Lies of P. They both have really, really good art direction. I'm actually a little surprised that Lords of the Fallen didn't get any love for best art direction, because that has some really cool.
Fortnite.
Oh, is that what it is? That didn't look like Fortnite.
Anything can be Fortnite if
You can build in Fortnite?
anything can be Fortnite when you
Please
don't
welcome
know
a
anything about
former Game
Fortnite.
Award winner for Best Performance.
This is such a crazy
Legendary
set they
Marina
have, right?
Gardens.
They have all these different looks. It's pretty cool. Oh, what could she be doing the award for?
Performing an original piece from our upcoming game,
Oh, this is the
Senua
music.
Saga Hellblade 2, I'm proud to introduce to you to one of my favorite bands, Hylum.
Oh. So they're doing a performance for all the win. Is it all the nominees for best score in music? Oh no, Hellblade's not there. I guess it's just whichever ones have songs, probably, right? Well, they already confirmed that we're gonna get the. What's the name of the Alan Wake 2 band? Is it?
The old Gods of Asgard.
Yeah, Gods of Asgard. Yeah, because is there a song in Final Fantasy VI? Did they have like a? Because sometimes they usually do like a song at the end, right? When they have somebody singing. I don't remember. I never played Hellblade. That's an Xbox exclusive, right? I'm gonna have to check that
Probably,
out.
given that we know so little about it.
Yeah, I think, if I'm not mistaken, it's kind of a God of War-y type action adventure game. Like really tight third-person camera. Pretty. There might be a stealth component too. I'm not sure. I forgot. Got some nice costumes. It's time to adjust.
Meanwhile, the subtitles continue to fight for their life.
Alright, more product placement. This thermos is really loud. It's like scolding out stuff. What kind of video game music do you like, Charlotte?
I feel like it's kind of a bit all over the place. I mean, definitely, I feel like a lot of the things that stick with me are stuff that's, super catchy, like any of the Persona soundtracks. But then it's like a lot of the Final Fantasy soundtracks are nice too, in a, like very different way.
Yeah. I'm more of a soundtracks that sound more like film soundtracks type of person. So I like the big orchestral scores, and I really love that Hans Zimmer type score where there's a lot of percussion and a lot of kind of like sci-fi style drones to it. I really love, if you ever played any of the Deus Ex games, oof, those have incredible soundtracks.
I've dreamt of this.
And Starfield has a pretty good soundtrack too.
This place of
I really
fear
like that
and
one.
fury.
That it has a very similar sound to, if you ever seen the movie Interstellar, which is Hans Zimmer. That has really great music. Oh, here we go. Get a little preview. Oh, there is a Hellblade 2 coming out too, right? As well, I should say. I'm guessing that's what this is.
I can feel them on my skin.
Oh, that looks really cool.
Each death.
It's good. Good contrast. One thing I've come to appreciate in games is the black levels. Because you ever notice some games you play, the blacks, they're not like nice juicy blacks. They're kind of like grayish and muddy. But you look at those blacks are nice.
I mean, have you properly seen your
No, it's not.
graphics?
It's not the brightness of my TV. I've tinkered with that many a times. Games definitely do it differently. Elden Ring's got good black levels. But yeah, I love that contrast though, where you can barely see the shadows. Like, oh, it's so cool to me. But that's probably not in game though, right? That was a cinematic. You think?
Who knows?
I know it's getting harder to tell these days.
Tell me to let go.
Either way, that looks incredible. I mean, look at that. That's amazing.
The shadow will always hang over me.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to play some Hellblade. Oof.
You just see like absolute agony, and you're like, I need to get in on this.
Yeah, this is my speed. Oh. Yikes.
What will I become?
Well, it's soon. Ish, maybe.
That's a
Game
whole
Pass, right to
year.
Game Pass. One thing I think we might also see tonight is Baldur's Gate for Xbox. Maybe Game Pass. That would be kind of a big news.
I mean,
All right, what an amazing new look at the gameplay and world of Hellblade 2 coming in 2024 to Xbox, PC, and Game Pass. Now to present our next award, please welcome a former Game Award winner nominated tonight for Best Fighting Game, the creative director of NetherRealm Studios. It's Ed Boon!
Oh, everyone loves Ed Boon. Ed Boon is one of the first probably names in video games I think I ever remember being aware of. Back in my Mortal Kombat arcade days.
I'm like, I have never heard of this man in my life.
Oh, he's the Mortal Kombat guy. It's a legend.
Got us all in their drama.
There was even a category. There was a character called Noob Saibot, and it was his name backwards.
Here are the
nominees. That's why I remember. I think Tobias was the other guy's name.
Oh, best narrative.
Oh, big one. Who do you have? I have Alan Wake.
The sheets have become unordered.
But honestly, Phantom Liberty also deserves a lot. This is a really loaded category, to be honest.
Yeah.
All these games have great stories.
Yeah, I went Baldur's Gate here, but I was close to picking
Yeah.
Final Fantasy 16. I don't think it has the best narrative, but
All right.
it
You
got
can't
most
win
of the
this
way there.
one and get a 2-point lead. That'll be bad.
Alan Wake 2.
Ooh, yes, tie game. Let's go. Oh, there's your best friend Sam.
And it's actually not a tied game because you have 4 and I have 5.
You got 5?
Yeah.
Oh, when did that happen? All right, sorry. Oh man, I'm glad I only knew that now because I would have got discouraged if I knew I was down 2.
Thank you so much. Alan Wake 2, from the beginning, was a very story-focused project for us. I share this with the whole narrative team, the writers,
Charlotte.
Clay, Tyler, Sinica,
Who gave me a great interview.
designers who made the story into gameplay, Simone, Molly,
Aw.
the whole
Oh,
narrative
it's
team.
Kyle too. You met him.
Directors working with actors, Ansi, Hannah, Rosie, Holly, all the wonderful actors here tonight. Some of them, Melanie, Ilkka, Matt and David, but the whole cast, wonderful actors, and the song makers who made custom music, custom songs to extend the story here tonight later. Forge of the Falls,
I love the way he says
Podcast
story.
of Asgard, this road, every
there's a
songmaker
Saga.
coming through Fright Music.
Wow, she looks exactly like
for our
the
chapter songs.
character. That's crazy.
Thank you. We wanted to push things further.
Oh.
Do something
Oh, you can't play off
new,
Sam
and
Lake.
it's
Come on, Games
always a
Awards.
risk for you to embrace it and understand it.
Wow, they're being pretty
means
strict.
so
That was
much.
like not even 3
present as
minutes.
always. Thank you.
Who's that? Oh. All right. Yeah, I knew they were gonna give an award to Sam. It was just a question of whether it was gonna be direction or narrative.
Yeah. I mean, I'm still like, I understand a lot of the other ones in art direction. Like, they all have strong art direction, but I feel like Alan Wake does rely so strongly on the style.
Yeah.
This I guess, like, not even rely, but like embraces and utilizes style for what it's going for.
Yeah, there's much more synergy between the narrative and the art direction, I think, than the other games in that category.
You may have recognized that
And
incredible
obviously, like, any
creator who
game
built her
is, you know,
own
making a lot
independent
of, like,
studio
conscious
in
decisions
Tokyo.
in what they're
She
doing,
wanted
but
to
I feel
show
like
you
a
what
lot
she's
of
been
the
working on
decisions now,
before
like,
she's even
were,
signed it with a
like,
publisher or a platform. I said,
consciously
come to
made
this
to
show, just
support
show
what
it to
they
the
were going
audience,
for.
the fans first.
Yeah.
So that's what we're going to do. We're honored to have her back at the Game Awards. Please give a warm welcome to Akumi
Do you know where this is? Is this in
Nakamura.
California? They said
Yeah.
LA.
The Peacock Theater.
Ah, okay. It's a nice theater. Who is this?
I like
got a
I
nice
like
look.
how Jeffy introduces everyone as like, this is my personal friend.
The amazing gamer.
She's excited.
Hi.
That is a cool shirt, robe, whatever she's got on. I like that pattern.
I'm super excited to be on this stage again. Thank you. First,
I can't believe you have 5 already. I'm gonna have to recheck the. We're gonna have to have a recount
I want
after
to
this.
say thank you to the Anshin artist.
Did you count Neil as 2?
No.
And you, thank you,
Right.
you,
All right, I
all
still
you.
have. I got time. Probably got another 2.5 hours to
Your
catch up.
support changed my life. Today, I am.
She's doing like a
honored
whole.
to
She's doing her whole act.
our first project.
He's like, write me 15 good minutes.
It's time to see the unseen. Meet it. Bye bye.
Kimberly, it's time to see Mitne. This is just another game.
Yep.
Cool. Ooh. Very colorful. Oh wow. Kind of looks like, what was that graffiti art game? Concrete Graffiti or something? Concrete Genie, is that what it is? Yeah. That reminds me of that. It's a very pretty game too. Kimori. It's a strong logo, if I do say so myself. Nice.
So many incredible projects tonight. Thank you, Akumi. Now, tonight, it's not lost on me that all of our Game of the Year nominees are from big established franchises. And while we all love a big sequel, it's important to use a place like TGA to introduce you to brand new worlds like what you just saw with Kamuri and like this project.
Big sequel? Huh? Huh?
My sister fair, she sings like morning.
Pirates of the Caribbean?
She laughs like noon. My sister cries. She drowned this evening.
I have no idea what this could be.
Good bird moment.
Oh, is this one of those Telltale games? On Studios. Oh, Ori. I've always wanted to play those. That's another Xbox one that looked really cool. But he said this is a sequel, right?
And our prayers came back like a voice in the dark.
All right.
Unanswered, but not quite the same.
No rest for the wicked. Ain't that the truth?
Learn more at Wicked Inside.
What
does that mean?
I have to read up on that. Yeah,
That's
I'm
No Rest for the
intrigued.
Wicked, an action RPG from Moon Studios, and more information is coming March 1st, as you saw with the Wicked Inside Showcase. Tonight during the Game Awards, viewers in the U.S. can enter to win one of 100 Lenovo Legion
don't
Go
want
gaming
that.
handhelds, a Windows
That's
11
you,
gaming
Charlotte.
PC in your hand. Head to tgalegion.com before the end of the show to enter for your chance
Don't
to
want
win.
that.
Here's a look at the Legion Go in action.
Stop showing me that.
What is that? Is it a Steam Deck?
No, it's the Lenovo whatever.
Oh, is that what he just said? What he just advertised? Clearly didn't work on me. Oh, that's
The
Starfield,
best
right?
discoveries are the ones you really
Yeah.
feel.
Oh, not that. But that was the other one was.
The thrill of exploring new worlds. The
Alright,
rush of victory.
More questions in the chat.
But there's still so much
We have to come up
more
with our own
discover.
filler content. What is another big one that we're gonna fight over? You know, after I just started playing Starfield, and I gotta be honest, it kind of got me in the mood to play a flight simulator, because it sort of scratches the surface of that. I'm like, this might actually be pretty
Every
fun.
choice you make
I had a
is
few
a
friends that
chance
were
to feel
really into
something
that
new.
when I was in high school, and I always thought they were not cool for being into that. I was a young man. I was immature. Oh, Avatar. Didn't that come out already? The Avatar open world game?
I don't know anything about Avatar.
Yeah, I only saw the first Avatar when it came out, because that was the first movie to really go all in on 3D, right? So I remember that was a big deal.
You have the mark.
That really
You
died
are
fast, right? The whole
Sarah
3D in movie craze. Kind of glad that went away. This looks really cool, but like really pretty.
What they do to the land,
I did not see the second Avatar film though.
is death.
Well, you'll have time before the next 6.
Yeah, shouldn't the next one be coming out soon? How many did they make already? 4? Like in the can they made? I don't know. I do like James Cameron, but I'm not a huge Avatar fan. I'm a bigger fan of James Cameron's other projects.
Hold up. This hits.
Shalia says you don't need
Good
to watch
day,
the second.
Sar. You're just a wiffle waffle.
Oh, really?
You can't even aim when you go into battle.
It's good to know.
I am a baron.
Is it like 6
You are a
hours?
border. I write decrees. You make
unedited
smarter.
version.
Fire on thee. I got an acre. You eat horse.
Yeah, I also feel it's one of those movies that if you don't see it in the theater, it's not even worth it probably to watch it at home. I don't know, maybe not.
We have been saying
Oh my
it
gosh,
all
he's in a
night,
different
but
location.
it really
They
has
changed
been
the
an
color temperature
outstanding
of the
year for
stage.
gaming. And now to talk about some of the
Now it
biggest
matches the
games,
skin
it's
tone.
a
I
pleasure
think
to
it's
welcome
just
from
color
the
when it
Muppets.
changes
That's
entirely
right,
from
the
blue
great
to orange.
Gonzo.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, Gonzo. Another
Hey,
celebrity
Jeff.
we didn't
Great
predict.
to be here. Hello, everybody.
Hey, buddy, thanks for coming. Looks like you're kind of wearing what I'm wearing.
Yeah, it's like looking.
I
in a
just
mirror,
realized he has
isn't
a Game Awards lapel. It's classy.
Well, I
Is that how
really
you
don't
wear
think.
class?
That's how I do it.
So Gonzo, what have you been playing? Seriously, what have you been playing?
Oh wow.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, everybody. How long they have
Gonzo's
rehearsed
buying
that?
everyone popcorn tonight.
Hey,
Listen,
wait a
Muppets are
minute.
professionals and can do
All right, that
anything.
was a good one. You got me. Well played, Jeff.
Yeah,
have we
well,
ever
thank
filmed
you.
with
Seriously, though,
Muppets?
what have
Like
you
the
been playing,
official Muppets? I know we filmed with other Muppet
Well,
people.
Yeah.
Lots and
Yeah?
lots
Elmo
of
has been in
Tears
this
of the
That's
Kingdom.
right. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
What
of.
an incredible game.
Are
You know that
Elmo
one
and
mission
Gonzo
where you
related to
follow
each
the
other?
cuckoo up a hill?
Is he like
I
his
lost
son?
track of how many days I spent
Elmo's
doing that.
a child.
The objective is really.
I don't know. Why
you
couldn't he be his
just
son? What? How old
follow
is
the chicken.
Gonzo?
You don't have to ask me twice.
Gonzo is.
That's right.
Because
you
it's
do
it's
love
not
your
Muppet
chicken,
Babies.
so I
Muppet
get that was
Babies,
your
they're all
favorite
babies.
part.
Then
What
I
did
can
you
I
understand.
didn't come to this stream prepared with my Muppet
I keep
facts.
restarting to see if I can get a slower time.
All right. Well, any other great gaming highlights this year for you, Gonzo?
Are you kidding? Actually,
I can't
if
think
we
of any
have the
Muppet
time-
video games.
Hey,
Can
you
you?
guys got a minute? I'd like to show you how many of this year's
I mean,
greatest
I'm
games
sure there are some,
all
like,
revolve
Sesame
around
Street
one central theme.
games.
Check this out.
Have you ever been to Sesame Place, the theme park?
No.
I used to go there
Got
when
the
I
case
was a wee
board. Yeah,
tot.
that's quite a conspiracy.
It's
you've
quite a
uncovered.
thrill.
I know. You probably think I'm obsessed with chickens, and I can't appreciate video games beyond this one very specific interest.
This is a pretty elaborate bit.
Yeah, I think we're all thinking that.
Yeah, maybe. What do you think, Zelda? Yes, let's do this IRL. Come on.
Unbelievable. All right, here are the nominees for Best Debut
I'm just
Indie
bored.
Game.
Huh?
Oh, this is a good one. I actually don't remember what I picked. I'm kind of rooting for Venba, just because I love Indian food. But you were thinking Dredge?
Yeah. Just because I played Dredge and I like Dredge.
Yeah, I do want to play Dredge. I haven't got around to it. I don't even remember what I picked. Yeah, there's Venba. Get that tikka masala going. Let's go. Best debut. Oh, I picked actually Dredge. Is that what you picked?
Yes.
All right, so this one will be a wash either way.
I feel as free as a cuckoo.
I'm gonna be mad if Venba wins though, because that was where my heart was at.
All right, the great Gonzo. Thank you, Gonzo. And now to the task at hand. The Game Award goes to Cocoon.
Oh, a double whiff. I was vaguely aware of Cocoon. I really don't know much about it though. You know anything about Cocoon?
I don't know anything about Cocoon. The sequel can be named.
Yeah, Shalia's saying Venba was mostly cutscenes. So that would be a disappointment because
Thank you so much.
I want to make Indian
The
dishes.
team from Geometric couldn't make it out tonight.
The other game
they
on
wanted
this
us
list
to
though that
pass
I
along their
did
thanks
enjoy
to
was
everyone who
Viewfinder.
played and voted
That
for
was pretty
Cocoon.
cool. The whole concept is you're
Yeti,
walking around with
Mads,
this camera, and
Jakob,
when you take pictures, you're
everyone
like
at the team at
creating
Geometric,
portals for yourself.
thank you so much
It's
for
actually
being
really
such a
cool the way it
wonderful partner on
works.
this game.
It reminded me a lot of The Witness, that game that I believe I talked about in our last
The
podcast.
Geometric team also wanted to thank they were honored to be nominated with all the awesome studios in this category. We can't wait to see what you guys do next. Thank you.
Nice.
Later tonight, we'll announce the
Oh, she's
best
back.
mobile game of
She told us that
2023.
she'd be
But
back.
which title are you most excited to see go mobile in 2024? Google Play will be awarding the most anticipated
What did you
title
have for
with their
your
Play More award on
anticipated
Twitch. So
game,
head on
best
over to
anticipated
Twitch
game,
to
or
lock your
most
vote.
anticipated game?
And now
I mean,
it's time
so
for our next
that's one where I'm
world
like,
premiere.
I didn't vote based on who I think will win. I vote based on my actually, like, who I actually most anticipate. So it's like a Dragon Infinite Wealth for me.
All right, voting with your heart. I appreciate that.
I mean, it's like a category where I just feel wrong going with what I think people will.
All those Yakuza games have to lead the industry in subtitles. There's so many, because that is part of Yakuza, right? Or is it not?
Yeah.
Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth.
Yeah.
Ryuga. There's so many names. But that's different. Is that the one that they advertised with the guy on the beach naked? Is it that
Yeah.
game? Okay. I thought it was a different game. Yeah, I went with my heart, and also I think it's gonna win anyway, which is Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Yeah, I don't think any other ones really have a chance. To be
I mean,
honest.
I could see Hades too.
You think? I mean, I love Hades. But was that more of a... I know it was popular. Oh, is that a Okami? Oh, no, I thought it was something else. Is Hades really that popular, though? That it could unseat Final Fantasy? You think?
Yeah.
Because this is a global... It's a global jury, right? Isn't it? I don't know how that works. Yeah, I guess that would be my second choice, though. Yeah, if I had to pick a second one, who knows? Yeah, maybe it will win. We don't have any time frame on Hades 2, right?
Oh yeah! Now
Oh,
typically
it's
a
getting
world premiere
excited.
reveals one game, but leave it to Sega to announce 5 new games
Oh my
in
God.
one trailer. So many memories.
We
for all
were
of us.
just
All those
zoning.
are
Sonic
first of the
Spinball,
many
Sonic
brand new games in
Pancakes,
development and set for
Sonic
release over the
Farming.
next several years. Thanks to Sega for that truly incredible announcement. All right, well, this next trailer might be something Dragon Ball fans have been waiting to hear about for a while.
I'm actually not a
Here we
huge
go.
Dragon Ball fan, but it's a big deal, I feel like. Bandai Namco. Oh.
It certainly looks like Dragon Ball.
Yes, definitely hitting the brand marks. Yeah, she is excited about release. Yeah, that is a good question Julia asked. Like, how do they... If you were a jury member, how would you judge what is the most anticipated game? Would you, like, look at metrics online, or you just go with your gut? Like, do you look at... Because the games have their own social media pages, so you can look up how many people are following them and things like that. So I wonder if people get scientific with it. Or is that not really in the spirit of this award show?
Though, I don't remember which of the ones, because, like, isn't at least one of the categories based on the fan vote? So that might be it.
Yeah, I think... Is that on the ballot? Is that something they're going to announce on this show? Who won the fan? Because it's... I think that might have already happened. I don't know. But I think they did release the nominees for whatever they call it, like the Fan Choice Award or whatever.
Telling myself I won't go there.
That's not the National, is it?
Sounds like them.
Yeah. Get me a little excited.
And I mean,
That's
they've
the
done
easy
video
way into
game
my
music
heart.
before.
Darkness in the distance from the way that I've been living, but I know I can't resist it.
I played Until Dawn, but I didn't play Quarry.
I didn't play Until Dawn, but I watched a stream of it, and that was very entertaining. So I wanted to have like a party with my friends and play the Quarry. You said you didn't play it yet, or you did?
I only played like the very beginning.
How'd you feel about it?
That's right, 2 huge
great?
names in the horror genre.
You didn't like
Dead
the
by
David
Daylight
Arquette
and
cameo,
Supermassive
or
Games
I
are
don't know how
coming
much of
together
a
for a
factor he
brand
is in
new
the game.
single-player
Do you know who David
experience
Arquette
with
is?
the casting of
That's a very
Frank
niche
Stone.
reference. I feel like you're
Now,
not gonna
tonight
know.
we're showing you lots of new
He was in
worlds,
those
but now
Scream
it's time
movies,
to return
or I
to a
guess the
world
Scream
we
movies.
haven't seen
Yeah, I've never
in quite
seen
some
those.
time.
Yeah, that was probably before your time. I think that was maybe late '90s, mid '90s when the first one came out. It was quite the phenomenon. Is this Genshin? Looks like it. Kalia's being our fact checker, very helpful. David Kushner.
God, look at those things.
Not to be confused with Jared Kushner. I mean, this looks very Genshin, right? Am I wrong? Tales of Mana, that's what it is?
Yeah.
Oh. I love the original, the first Secret of Mana game for Super Nintendo. That was one of the games that got me into role-playing games. I love that game. Visions of Mana. Ah, is that a totally new game? I don't believe they've used that title before. Wow, that's pretty cool. Although I didn't love the other Mana games as much as I love the first one, though.
It is said that time marches to the beat of a drum. A fleeting moment can feel like a lifetime for those caught in its deadly rhythm. And a lifetime can pass in the blink of an eye for anyone embracing its bitter end.
Oh, I know this game.
The only thing we know for sure.
These are the people that made the Neo games, right?
Even if we
Some
are
kind of
apart,
Dark Souls-y open world feudal Japan situation.
Without hesitation.
Oh, that was cool. A little grappling, a little Sekiro action. I love that his glider is that a monarch butterfly pattern? That's pretty cool.
Then the river directs the flow.
Let's do this together.
That parry sounded
How many mountains must you move to alter the river below?
It's very
Let us not
Soulsborne-y.
forget the pain of Master Shoin and the countless others who have suffered.
There have been rumors that From Software is making another
As the smoke rises,
some kind of magic-oriented original game. That would be a pretty big reveal if they threw that out. Oh, Ronin, yeah, Rise of the Ronin, yeah. That they had released that or announced that before.
Rumor is a village will sacrifice their partner for
Well, they
duty.
didn't say world premiere.
So
So.
which of you will do the deed?
There's another game that's very similar to that. I don't know what it's called, but I think
That's
the main
Rise
character
of the
had one of
Ronin
those
coming
straw
to
hats.
PlayStation in 2024. Now it is time to announce winners in a number of other categories. Here are the nominees for Best Action Game.
Oh.
Armored Core 6, Fires of Rubicon.
Oh,
Dead
man.
Island 2, Ghost Runner 2, Hi-Fi
Paper
Rush,
scrambling.
and Remnant 2. And the Game Award goes to Armored Core 6, Fires of Rubicon.
Oh, why didn't I vote for that?
Here are the nominees
It's
for
okay,
Best
I
Art
also didn't
Direction.
vote for that.
Alan Wake
Oh,
2, Hi-Fi Rush.
Okay,
Lies
art
of P,
direction.
Super Mario Brothers
God, I'm
Wonder,
losing track.
and The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom. And
I
the
went
Game
with
Award
Lies of P.
goes to Alan Wake 2.
Hooray!
Congrats, Remedy. Here are the nominees
See, I
for
tried to get
Best
cute
VR AR.
again.
Gran Turismo 7, Humanity, Horizon Call
Man,
of the
they're really
Mountain,
killing us with this
Resident
rapid
Evil
fire.
Village VR mode,
like
and
Scramble.
Smash. And the Game Award goes to
Hooray!
You picked that too?
Yep.
Oh my god, this is terrible.
Now your
This is
nominees for
embarrassing.
Best Mobile Game. Final Fantasy
need a win
VII,
here.
Ever
Come on.
Crisis, Honkai Star Rail, Hello
You
Kitty
pick
Island
Honkai?
Adventure, Monster
No, I picked
Hunter
Hello Kitty.
Now, and Terra Nil. And the Game Award goes to Honkai
It was
Star Rail.
obviously Honkai. How could you not pick Honkai?
I don't know any mobile games. Oh my god, I'm getting killed.
To come, including the first ever
Hold on, what one
performance
best
by
action
the
game?
Old Gods of Asgard from
best
Alan Wake 2,
action
and some
It
of
was
our
Armored Core,
biggest
right?
game
Yeah.
announcements
I don't
are
remember
still
what I
to
picked. Where is
come.
that?
But right now, we'd like you to meet one of tonight's
I see
nominees,
Best Action
It is
Best
Adventure.
Debut Indie
VR.
Game, who's also part of the newly inducted
Oh,
Future class.
I picked
presented
Hi-Fi
by
Rush.
Old Spice.
I should have picked Armored Core though. That was stupid.
My name is Abhi.
Wait, how many? What do you have now?
In India, when I grew up,
I
had
have
a really early
8.
interest in games.
God. Can I
When
even?
got
How
to
many more are
Canada
left?
At the age of 12, it was a
Well,
whole new
I
world for
only
me.
made graphics
For
that go up
many
to
South Asian
12.
families,
So.
food is not just a thing to cook.
Did
but
they do
also a
game?
way
They
of
did games for
expressing
Impact, right?
affection and all the things that they cannot say.
What was
I
what
don't
one?
Remember is a
think they
narrative
have
cooking
yet.
game that
Oh,
tells
okay,
the story
never
of
mind.
an Indian mother
It was-
who moves to Canada in the late 1980s.
I
It's a
can't
story
believe I didn't pick
about
Armored Core. That
love,
was
loss,
stupid.
and family. The more local you are, the more international you
Oh,
become.
there's our game, Venba. We were just talking about that.
Everybody who's played the game is able to put something from their life.
So what is so
into
special
it
about
in
Honkai
ways that
that I don't know
wouldn't have
about?
expected.
I mean, it's just the most popular mobile game, so.
I don't know any mobile games. I'd never heard of Hello Kitty, and I knew people didn't like the Final Fantasy mobile game, so I knew it wasn't that. All right, let me see if I can make a comeback here. I gotta look at my ballot. Yeah, I feel like a lot of these we probably have the same answers though. That's the problem. What do you have for content creator? They released, right? That was Iron Mouse.
Yeah.
All right, we did that.
Oh my god, that's a lot of legal text.
What do you have for best racing?
Best.
You said Hot Wheels, right?
Oh yeah, I went with Hot Wheels just
Alright.
because I didn't know any of them.
That one I think I'm gonna win. I think I'm gonna make up some ground there.
It's gonna be so funny if they're like, Hot Wheels!
Then I'll leave. I'll just walk out. You can do the rest of the stream by yourself. Oh, and you know what? I didn't get any of the trailer predictions right either. I need Jackie Chan to save the day. That's what I need. Jackie Chan backflips off the balcony. I'm counting that as 5 points.
You can count as 5 points, but I control the point graphics.
So art direction, Alan Wake. Yeah, I mean, again, I was trying to go for the weird one. I thought Liza P just because people made a big stink about that. I don't even know what you call that art style. It's like a colonial Palace of Versailles type look to it. I don't know. It's a very cool looking game. But yeah, Alan Wake had that swag going, so I should have went with that. That was stupid. What did you put for best score in music?
That's also another one where I went Final Fantasy 16. And
All right.
That's like.
I think those are two I might be able to make up. So that'll be 8 to 6. I'm just gonna work all this out in advance. All right. I can't lose by more than 2. I'll be very disappointed. All right, back to the.
Okay, welcome back to the Game Awards. And are you ready? It is time to get a world premiere from one of our industry's greatest creators. He's been a huge supporter
Hideo?
of the Game Awards since the very beginning back
Gotta
in
be Kojima,
2014.
right?
And tonight, I am so honored to share this latest update with you on his upcoming project. Here we go.
It's gotta be right, or Ken Levine, maybe. Yeah, it's Kojima. Right. They showed this game last year, right?
The hungry purple dinosaur eats the kind
I mean, they did say update.
Yeah. But he did also say world premiere, right?
Any trailer is a world premiere if it's new.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. I don't recognize that actress. Do you? Sophia.
I never
Lewis?
recognized anyone in my life.
You like that shallow focus, though. I know, right? His fuzzy ears.
No.
Hunter Schafer? I don't think I know who that is. Oh yeah, I didn't know his name, but I know that actor's face. This is kind of creepy. Yeah, see, did you play Death Stranding?
No.
See, that's a game where I loved it, but I don't know where they would go forward after how the first one ended. I'm very curious. This is already creeping me out. I don't know what's happening. Oh, that's some good facial animation. Got every tremble in her cheekbones. Wait, is that a different game?
For all players and screamers.
It is, right? So that's not Death Stranding. Oh, he's got multiple projects in the mix. Look at Kojima.
Oh my god.
It's going to work.
Stages. Doing stage stuff.
Oh, it's got the Final Fantasy VII color tone. I like it. Oh, this is
Please
NASCAR.
welcome the visionary game developer behind OD.
Oh no, never mind.
Mr. Hideo
I thought it was the Alan Wake band. I thought I heard the music. Wasn't there like some controversy last year because Konami didn't want him mentioned, or they didn't want him to receive any award for like a Metal Gear
thank you,
Solid
Jeff.
game or some kind of situation like that?
10回目となる記念すべきこの
I
TGA で、
don't know any specifics,
新
but I
作
know
の
like
ゲーム
Konami
OD
very much hates him.
Yeah.
発表できて
I like
非
his
常に嬉しいです。
crazy pin
このゲームに
he's
は
got there. That's pretty glitzy and
ソフィア
glamorous.
リリスと、ハンター・シェーファーとウドキアさんが出演されます。はい。
I'm really glad to be at the 10th Game Awards.
You think Jeff
really
speaks
happy
Japanese?
to show the new title OD, and
Maybe a
this
little bit,
title
right?
will feature main role Sophia Lillis, Hunter Schafer, and Udo Kier.
So new title
I
OD.
think we all want to know more, of course. What kind of game are you making, Mr. Kojima?
僕はその誰もがやったこともないような、斬新なことをに挑戦
Kojima's
する
so
こと
funny.
を
You
非
can
常
tell
に
he's
大好
such a
きなんですけども、
like a film geek, and he just
ま
loves
あ
working with
Xbox
actors probably.
スタジオの
So any kind of
力を
game
借
he
りま
makes,
し
he's
て
just gonna try and
彼らのクラウド技術を使っ
get
て
as many
全く
big time
新しい
actors as he can get.
ユニークで尖ったゲームっていうのを今作っています。で今までないものなんで、言葉で説明はしにくいんですけども、これもちろんゲームです。遊んで楽しめるゲームなんですけども、ある種映画でもあって、さらに、
He couldn't give his
新しい
translator a
メ
fancy
ディア
pen,
になるかもしれないという可能性を
or
秘め
just like
た
a smaller
もの
one.
です。
So I really like to always challenge new things, groundbreaking things, and that's my kind of rule.
Yeah, it's
But
hard to
this
figure out
one,
what kind of game that could
with,
possibly be
help
based on that
of
trailer.
Xbox Game Studios and using their cloud gaming technology, I'm kind of doing this together. But it's really to make immersive and also
So this
something
is some
that
kind of live
no
service
one
deal,
has
you
seen
think?
before is what I'm trying to do. And it is a game, don't get me wrong. But it's
It
at the
most
same
surely
time
is a
movie,
game.
but at the same time a
We
new
can
form
confirm
of
that it is a game.
It is not.
Well, we can't wait to
song.
learn more about what you're working on. Oh, wait. Is there somebody else at the door?
Oh my god. Is it Norman Reedus or Remus? That guy from The Walking Dead?
Everyone, please welcome Jordan Peele.
Oh my
to
God.
the
Oh!
Game Awards.
Another PRH author. My god. This is insane. I swear, if George R.R. Martin shows up, it's the full trifecta.
What's up? How's it going? Oh my God, Jordan,
Oh, so
welcome
he's
to the
involved.
Game Awards.
Interesting.
What a fun surprise.
Oh,
I
that is
know
cool. I
you're
wonder if he
a
like
big fan of
directs the
Hideo's games, right?
cinematics or something.
I love that
Or
Kojima's
writes.
just always out there being like, and I have
I can
claimed
say from the
this
first moment
Hollywood
He is.
man.
I played Metal Gear Solid.
He's a collector. He's a collector of fine artists.
I knew I was experiencing.
he had Nicholas Refn in Death Stranding. He also had Guillermo del Toro.
Different.
Now he's got Jordan Peele. Good for him.
And he's been an inspiration to me, and the opportunity to collaborate with him is truly incredible. In my films, I'm always trying to maximize
See, he is definitely a
the
director
immersion.
that I think fits well in
Put
gaming,
the
though,
audience
because he really
into the main
understands
character's
how to
shoes.
manage tension.
Hideo is the
And that
master
I mean, I
of
don't know what kind
this.
of game this is,
And
but
he does it on a
I feel like
whole
this
nubba
could be very cool.
level.
I mean,
And
I'm
what he's
hoping
cooking up
that,
here is
especially
completely
judging from
immersive,
the trailer
utterly
and the
terrifying, and
involvement
I am
of Jordan
absolutely
Peele,
honored to be collaborating
tapping into
with
that
the
energy
GOAT. Let's
that
go.
he wasn't able to continue with making Silent Hills.
Two goats working together. Hideo, I want to ask
I like
you,
those glasses,
how
too,
are
he's
you
rocking. It's
collaborating
nice.
with Jordan? Tell us about it.
ジョーダンは天才と評価され
Yeah,
る
I wonder if
数
that's
少な
the
い
next
クリエイ
step
ター
because
の
we're already
一人
getting so many
で
big actors
僕
in
も
games
彼
now.
の
Maybe
大
the
ファン
the next
だった
shoe
ん
to
です
drop is having
で
big
お
time
会いして
directors
非
and
常に
writers
気が合うの
get
で
involved in
もう
games.
最初に会った時から昔からの知り合いみたいな幼馴染
Because I can't think of anyone bigger than
で
Jordan Peele who's
僕は映画を見て
as at least
育ってゲームを
as like
作って
from a
ますで
director
ジョーダンは
perspective
ゲー
who's
ムを
been involved in a video
遊び
game.
ながら育って映画を作っ
I
てる
mean,
ん
you
で
did mention
この
like
二人が一緒にコラボするの非常に面白い
Yeah,
な
but they were
と思って
actors. They weren't directing. They were just like acting in for
Well,
Kojima.
Jordan is one of
I assume
those
Jordan's
genius,
directing,
and I've been
right?
a big fan
Isn't
of
that what
him.
they said?
And when I
Isn't that
met him,
just
I felt like
acting?
we were friends from the past. We get on very well. We like things that we both like, and we're really happy, and we wanted to collaborate.
We
something,
like
and
things, and
It's
we
always
like
good when you
hanging
both like
out.
things.
well, Jordan, I grew up watching movies, and I'm a game creator now. Jordan grew up playing games, and he's a movie director now. So
There you go.
this two collaboration will be really awesome. So that's why I wanted to do something together with
Well,
Jordan.
we gotta have Jordan Peele on the
とです
pod
ね、
now. Haven't? Did his horror anthology come out yet?
Yeah, it came out in October. As
That makes
horror
sense, yeah.
anthologies should.
Do you know the name of it? It's probably
ジョーダ
something
ンだ
we
け
should
ではな
drop.
くて、まあ、多くの、クリエイティブサポーターと
I'll look
か
it up.
人たちと、まあ、参加が予定されてます。で
Jordan Peele.
それぞれの恐怖っていうのの焦点を当ててもらってストーリーテリングしてもらうと予定です。でここではそのメンバーを紹介できませんけども非常に豪華な布陣
Out
という
There
か
Screaming,
巨
right?
匠
Is
た
that
ち
it?
の集まりなんで、
Nice.
僕はその彼らを
I
集め
have to
て
check that
ア
out.
ベンジャーズと
Got a
呼んで
nice
ます。
cover.
ぜひ楽しみにしてく
That
だ
is
さ
a
い。
cool cover, yeah.
So what I
Yeah,
could
so
say
that's a
right
horror
now is that
anthology.
I'm kind
Of new black horror.
It's not just Jordan. I have
That's
other
edited by Jordan Peele.
creative
So I don't think he
collaborative
actually did. He write
partners,
any stories in that, or is it just
with
did
me
he
on
just
board
edit
on
it?
this project? I can't really say
I don't know
who they are right now, but I tell
should
you
definitely
they
check it
are
out
the
if you're a Jordan
legends,
Peele fan.
and they're going to be amazing.
I think
And
we all
I
should stop and
actually called
discuss
them
about how
the Avengers.
you have such a
Doors closed
specifically
for now, so
accented
no more
way of
special
saying
guests.
horror.
It's gonna be amazing.
Let's get into that.
Is it a Brooklyn accent, you think? Horror? Horror? How do you say
it's
it?
like the most
It is going to be crazy.
that like it's a word that comes out the most.
Wait to learn
for
more.
you.
Hideo Kojima, Jordan Peele, thank you so much,
Yeah,
guys.
they were really talking for a long time. And I feel like I don't know anything at all about the game.
I feel like they're just going to go like absorb Sam Lake into their polycule.
Yeah.
I own an island.
Kojima definitely has his sights on Sam Lake.
Coast of Costa Rica. Really spectacular, spared no expense.
The Titanic music I
This
hear?
place, I
Is it
want you to
Celine
show
Dion?
them something that wasn't an illusion.
Oh no, it's Jurassic Park. Never mind. Sorry. But wait, is it? No. Jurassic Park is John Williams, right? The composer.
Can anyone hear me?
I think Titanic is
This
James
is Dr.
Horner.
Maya Joshi. I've been left behind on Isla Nubla.
That was. I can't think of any Jurassic. You know a Jurassic Park game I used to love? It was the old Genesis version of Jurassic Park. That one was really cool. I never played any of the ones that were kind of simulation where you build your own theme park. Although I think that's a pretty cool concept. I wonder what this is. Oh man, I can remember watching Jurassic Park for the first time in the Ziegfeld Theater in New York City. That was a trip.
Is anyone there?
Since it specifically had to note that this is pre-rendered footage at the beginning, I'm like, is this going to turn out to just be like a VR game or something?
Yeah, I'm not really. That's what it feels like.
Yeah.
Because she doesn't even seem like she belongs there, right?
Yeah, and also the fact that like she's in, kind of like these are the iconic scenes from the movie.
Yeah,
kind of
exactly. Yeah.
energy. Like I know this happens every year at the Game Awards, but it's always just so funny when it's like, here's 5 trailers, and here are 3 awards. Let's go through them really quickly, and here are 5 more trailers.
Yeah. Yeah, it does look VR, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that could be cool though. I'm not. I mean,
that logo graphic and the subtitle graphic scaling at slightly different rates. Roll back the tape.
Please welcome Grammy Award
yeah, you gotta get that optical illusion.
Zed.
Zed.
Who's this?
Zed.
Yeah, Zed.
It is
Zed's
funny
dead,
that
baby.
they don't really do lower
I'm honored to
thirds
be
in
here
this.
tonight to present the award for Best Audio Design. Sound is an often overlooked but
What do you have
crucial
for this?
aspect
I
of
have
game
Resident
development.
Ooh, I have
It
Alan
brings
Wake.
games to life,
All right,
creating the
come on.
immersive worlds we love. to
Resident Evil.
explore.
Oh, it's an interesting
It's
choice.
the eerie noises deep in the forest. The
See, I
echoes
actually think Dead
inside
Space
an
might win
abandoned
too.
spacecraft,
That had really
or
good
the
audio
satisfying
design.
sound of shooting a web.
But I
This
took
year
points
we've
off
seen
because it was a
some
remake.
incredible examples of audio design in games, as talented sound designers have pushed the
All right, come
boundaries
on.
of what's
I
possible.
need this.
Here are the
I need this,
nominees.
Alan.
Best audio design.
Listen to those flares. Actually, now that I think about it, I have a feeling Dead Space is gonna win.
I feel like this is a category of a lot of strong contenders.
Yeah, Hi-Fi Rush is an interesting choice too because it's like a rhythm game.
I do feel like any horror in general, you have to nail the audio design.
Yeah.
And the Game Award goes
Please
to
don't be Resident Evil.
Hi-Fi Rush.
Oh!
No one gets the point.
I was.
Therefore, I'm still winning.
All right. That's fine. I'm okay with that. I'm glad that won an award. That was a cool game. Cool concept. There you go. You get some love for Xbox right there. For all the haters who are saying that this has a PlayStation bias.
制作チーム一丸となって取り組んだ成果を評価していただけたことを大変嬉しく思います。制作をサポートしてくださった皆様、また作品を応援していただいた皆様に心より感謝いたします。本当にありがとうございます。
I cannot imagine.
Yeah.
Just a
Do
quick
you think they
translation.
rehearsed beforehand?
Thank you for this amazing award. It's so glad that the work that the team has done together has
They
achieved
must,
and been
right?
recognized here. Thank you to
I feel
everyone
like
who
that's
supported this
already-
project. And for myself, thank you to our family, friends, partners, pets. Thank you everyone to Bethesda, ZeniMax, Microsoft, and
Bethesda?
all the players out there
Bethesda has something to do with that?
for going with this ridiculous project. And most of all, to the team at Tango for taking such a wild idea and making it.
Yeah, I only played about an hour of Hi-Fi Rush, but I'm
But
interested.
Was it a good hour?
It was fun. It's a very cool idea because it's part rhythm game and part action platformer because you have to sort of hit people to the beat to get maximum
If you haven't already,
points.
check out the
It's kind of
Game
cool.
Awards Island in
Are you
Fortnite.
checking
It's
out
been
the
updated
Fortnite
with
code,
new
Jonathan?
trophies tonight to collect. Fortnite is expanding into a full-on platform with tons of new experiences beyond Battle Royale. Earlier today, Lego Fortnite launched, and on Saturday, the music game Fortnite Festival. Tomorrow, though, the team at Psyonix behind Rocket League delivers Rocket Racing. Here's your first look.
Oh my god.
Oh, Rocket League is a game I always wanted to play, but I never did.
I played it a lot.
Is it fun?
When it first came out.
It's free, right? Oh, it was
Yeah.
free? That's so cool.
I mean, it was one of those ones, I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, where it was free and it was free even to play multiplayer online for a while, but I think the idea was then you have to pay PlayStation Plus in order to.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
I do feel like it's kind of okay, Rocket League features cars, so racing, yeah. But I guess part of the appeal of Rocket League, was that it's, cars
absurd.
doing something that's not what cars do.
Yeah. I mean, it's such a hilarious concept. And yet it works so well. The physics are so unpredictable.
Yeah, I love any game where it's and you have to get this into a goal, and you're I'm trying so hard, and it's not working.
Their minds yearn to ascend, yet fame still holds sway. Their glory fades through time in tombs of somber gray.
I swear, if this is Ghost of Tsushima too.
You too want to be an immortal?
I don't think so. I think is this that other one I was thinking of? That other feudal Japan,
More good.
Soulsborne-y game.
Of course.
That's so many games.
Yeah, I know, right? What was that game coming out of China? The Wukong Dynasty, you know what I'm talking about? Where you play that monkey man? That one, that looks very Sekiro-like though, with that set of coming out of the... Yeah, this is that game, I think.
And grow lotuses in it.
Because that's the, it's the monkey-ish guy. I think it's called Wukong Dynasty. Oh, that's cool.
I, the keeper of the New West.
But this is another Soulsborne, so you're right about that.
The destined one
Very
who doesn't
popular.
even know what he's destined for.
I do like, yeah, I think that one of the premises is every character is some kind of humanoid animal going on. It looks pretty cool.
Not destiny. So this is the face of the destined one. It will fit me just as well. Bathed in blood, yet preaching peace. Oh, you immortals, pray enlighten me. What justifies your superiority?
Is there a spidery thing?
You're like, I'm out.
No thanks. Oh, there it is. Oh, disgusting.
Jonathan's losing in every way possible.
Oh, what is that? It's like a big moth. That's crazy. Everyone loves riding a dragon. Oh, wow. Oh, that looks very God of War. Right? There's a big turtle in God of War, wasn't there?
I mean, there was this monster.
Yeah. Maybe it was the first one, right? There was like the witch lived in a big turtle. Black
yeah.
Wukong, that's what it's called.
Destiny.
It's kind of far.
We always appreciate a summer drop in a game.
Yeah, that's true.
I feel like people always like front load and back load.
Green Lantern, The Flash, Superman.
Oh, is this Rocksteady? Yeah, right? Suicide Squad? Or... You know, I know this game's been getting a lot of heat. I still have some faith in Rocksteady, though. I have a feeling this game might be better than people think.
You have to kill us, Diana. We have to die.
I always go into any licensed superhero game assuming it'll be worse than I expect. And
Did you like the Arkham games?
I only played a bit of one of them, so I guess maybe that answers.
All right, so maybe it's not your cup of tea. Because I love the Arkham games.
I think it's honestly just like I don't like the art style look of a lot of like superheroes when they go into like this graphic style.
Okay. You like the more comic booky look?
Yeah, I feel like superheroes as a whole just work better when they're stylized.
Got your gorillas, your boys.
What's the plan?
Does that offend you? They probably had to pay a pretty penny for that.
Funny that like then it's right after the Journey to the West inspired game. Because I'm like, most of my awareness of Journey to the West comes from David Albarn's musical.
See, I just think the concept of this is so cool that you have to kill all the quote-unquote heroes, or not quote-unquote, the actual superheroes. That's a cool little flip.
Canada to talk about all things Warframe. We've got a special Warframe Twitch drop tonight for those of you watching on Twitch.
Don't know what that is, but
you've also got some
God
other
bless.
news for Warframe fans.
I have played a small bit of Warframe.
You know, it's been 10 years for Warframe, so, 10 years for you. We assumed we'd get a senior's discount of some time, just because our game is probably the oldest game here, maybe. But yeah, we
Keeps going strong.
I know, it's because our community is so awesome, and we are going to be showing you the release date for our next major update for Warframe. So we do have a trailer
It's a bold
for
move to wear the,
Warframe players around the world to watch.
I mean, what do you call those? The arm gloves?
Yeah, I mean, it's been an incredible ride. 10
does she
years
have,
of
like,
just our
chrome on
incredible
them? What is going on
developers,
there?
our
That's
community
crazy.
just supporting us along the way. So
like,
if you're a Warframe fan and watching, we
Looks
love you and
chromed
thank
out
you
like
so much.
Cyberpunk.
And I hope you enjoy the next update, Whispers in the Walls.
It's so funny
thanks for
having
having
them
us
here
back
talking
too.
about
Debs at home, we
Warframe
love
and
you
like the
guys.
ongoing
All right,
updates.
thanks, guys. Let's take a
for
look.
like a game that's not on, best ongoing game.
No purpose, no call to wake you. But now, you have changed everything.
The lidless eye has seen.
Did you like the art style for Spider-Man?
The Tenno.
Yeah, I mean, I guess Spider-Man kind of works best because, like, I guess he doesn't really have a face when he's in costume, and also, like, no matter what, Spider-Man's silhouette is kind of the same, no matter the level of realism.
How do you feel about whether or not his eyes animate in the costume?
Honestly, I don't have a strong opinion.
I think they did that in the Marvel movies, like the Tom Holland versions.
Yeah, I mean, it's always one of those things where, like...
It was kind of weird, though.
Sure, you have people being, that's not realistic. I'm like, as long as it's done in a way that, like, is serving a better viewing experience, you know, communicating with a character in the mask is, like, emoting.
Yeah, that's a good point. That adds a lot. But see, the thing is, I don't think they played with that much in the movies, now that I think about it. I think it was just, like, a couple of jokes here and there. I might be misremembering.
Cat creatures. That's the one thing I remember.
There is so much more Game Awards ahead. You thought the surprises were done? Nope, there's lots coming. But while you're here, head to supergameawards.com through December 31st for a chance to win a trip for 4 to the brand new Super Nintendo World at Universal Studios Hollywood.
Who knows anything?
Here's a look.
Man, I'm going to be disappointed if I don't get at least one of these trailer predictions right. And also, well, out of everything we've seen so far, what have you been most surprised / excited for?
Like never before.
I feel like you can't ask me to reflect on things in this
Super Nintendo World.
environment.
Now open. Universal Studios Hollywood.
Let's see. I mean, super obviously, it's always interesting to see where Kojima is going and
Yeah,
what
that
it will become.
was probably either that or the God. Even though the God of War thing seems like it might be kind of small,
Yeah.
it was still pretty surprising to just see it there. Oops, Starfield. Doesn't look like that when I play it. Cinematic master. So I will admit though, I know it's fashionable to hate on Starfield now, but I'm playing it. I'm about 20 hours in. It's pretty awesome. I am enjoying it. It's one of those games where there's so much I could critique about it, and I think you should critique about it, and yet it still manages to be really, really great despite all that, which I don't know if that's a testament to the Bethesda secret sauce or
It's
what.
like a salty message.
Is that what that was? I didn't read it. There's a little snark in there.
They're like, we congratulate all the amazing studios that nominated.
Uh-oh. That's funny.
And the invisible.
I'll be honest, I would have just because I'm against Resident Evil being nominated because it's a remake. You could justify Starfield being in there, in my opinion. I think you could throw a lot of games in there besides Resident Evil 4. I think you can throw in Jedi Survivor if you wanted to. I think you could throw in Final Fantasy 16. Personally, I think all those deserve it more than Resident Evil 4, to be honest.
Or sacrificing the living to bring me back. I'm not sure I can do
Those are my thoughts.
Honor your oath, or bring me back.
What is
but
this?
Don't leave me like this.
But it's very intriguing to me, which means it'll probably be not a good movie.
Summer of 2026. Banishers. Acoustic. Oh, it's soon.
What is this? Tell me more.
Did you catch the developer?
No, because it came right back to back with Bethesda, so
You ready?
Oh, wow.
Freddy's down.
It's good graphics.
We gotta get you up. Look out! Ready? Officer is down and we need backup. Let's go! Get back! You can still make it out of this. Drop the gun and let her go. I'm not going in!
oh no.
So, are you ready?
Okay. I'm not ready because I don't know enough.
Ah.
Soon though, whatever that is. Interesting.
LSPD online. Go. Oh, is it a weird military thing?
Oh, is it?
It had a .gov URL.
Oh, sketchy.
and Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six are just
Or it was
some of the big
.gov.org,
titles
so
coming to
maybe it's
mobile
just pretending
in
to be.
2024.
Oh, okay.
Head to the Game Awards on Twitch to vote for which title you want to win Google Play's own Play More award. Now, please welcome last year's winner of Games for Impact for the game As Dusk Falls, which is coming to PlayStation on March 7th and is available for pre-order
Best
tonight.
Impact. What did you
Creative
pick?
director
I picked
Caroline
Terra
Marshall.
I don't feel good about this. I picked Chia, that PlayStation game. I think it was like you play like a little girl. She's
Bonsoir, everyone. Winning last year
on some
was
tropical island. It looked
definitely
pretty
a
cool. I
highlight
don't
of my
remember
22
the,
years in the industry.
you know,
Games for Impact
the
is
country
one of the
culture
most
it's supposed to be.
important
Forgive
categories
me,
at the Game Awards. The games nominated this year offer unique and nuanced perspectives on topics that concern us all.
Oh, is it?
From the climate crisis to cultural diversity. They broaden our horizons.
God damn, I think you're gonna win this.
I feel like
us as
it
humans.
is not
In
great
a
when
world
you're like,
torn apart
let's
by
shove into a
divisions and
category cultural
intolerance,
diversity
this is one
and
of
like
the most essential powers
environmental
of our medium.
change.
Here are the outstanding nominees.
I think you're gonna win this.
Games for
I don't
Impact.
feel good.
Legend says a traveler.
I was interested in Goodbye Volcano High.
What's the theme?
It looked cool. I don't really know what kind of game it is though. Is it like a graphic, interactive novel?
I think it looks pretty like visual novel, yeah.
Come on, Chia. Come on, let's pull this out. Or I'll be happy if Venba wins. Not Terra Nil. Just not Terra Nil.
And the Game Award goes to Chia.
Ooh, let's go. That was big. I needed that.
5 points for Jonathan.
Thank you. I accept this award on behalf of developer ourselves, who cannot be here. But
Oh, I know him.
Message from
He's pretty famous, right, Yoshida?
co-founder of ourselves. I'd like to thank
I feel like I've seen him
family
around
for your
a
trust
lot.
and unbelievable talent.
No, does he have?
And Sony
Wasn't he part of
for
Nintendo at one
believing in
point?
this
Is that where he's from?
Crazy project. And the entire population of New Caledonia, who championed and embraced cheer all along. Thank you, merci, Oleti.
I feel like if I ever accepted an award, I truly would be like, cool, thanks. I wish to leave this situation now.
There he is.
Hello. I'm Abubakar Salim. I'm mainly known for my acting work in Raised by Wolves and Assassin's Creed Origins.
Oh, nice.
But that is not
I like
why
the
I'm here.
Assassin's Creed Origins.
Oh, okay.
Anything with Egypt, I'm in.
Sorry, no, this is crazy, man.
So you're down for
I remember watching the Game Awards when I was younger, so being
Is
up
that
here
Egypt?
now is like.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Look, I've loved games all my life. I mean, I played them all my life, man. From Kingdom Hearts, Gary's Mod,
Uh-oh.
Golden Sun,
Kingdom Hearts.
and it started with my dad.
Is he
right?
planting the
got
seed
me
early?
Into them. He understood, that games are
5
an
years
art.
early.
It's a great space to enjoy and escape from the reality of the world. And he passed away a while back, and I'll tell you what, I'm still figuring it out. But 4 years ago, I decided that I needed to try and process my grief in a way that felt true to me and him. So I took the biggest risks of my life, and through everything that I had in making a game, a piece of art that honored him, an ode to the people we have loved and lost. So the reason I'm here tonight is because with the love and support of a lot of people here, I'm gonna take another big risk and I'm gonna show you what we've been building. I'm gonna offer you this game, a game from my old man. I hope you like it.
I'm wondering if this is the game that they showed at one of the directs last
Every
year.
story
That looked
begins
really cool.
at the end of another.
Maybe
Each
not.
story carries with it the echoes of those that
Ridley
came
Scott.
before.
Interesting.
My Baba, my father, your story was snatched away too soon. My name is Zhao, a shaman of Kenzera. Here, I seek my father's return.
Oh, that's fine. scroller. Metroidvania, maybe? Yeah, looks like it. It's a good sound design. This particle audio really pops.
I cannot stop. I will not stop. Kalunga, God of death, hear my plea. Kalunga, God of death, come to me. Show me you are ready.
April.
Right. I like that.
Pre-order after the show.
Nice.
Do not do it now.
Oh, yeah. Another Life is Strange. Another time capsule project. I love anything in the mid-90s. Back when the Knicks were still good. Yeah, because Life is Strange, that was more 2010s, right? 20, right?
Yeah, it was pretty like modern era.
Yeah. I feel like they can do the 90s well, though. They can do it justice. I want to hear some ska,
It's been 27
some
years
Sublime.
now.
It's hard to say.
Why?
Well, no doubt.
Now?
Slip it in there.
Because we made a promise.
Oh. It looks like it might be like 90s and
That was
modern.
Lost Records,
Oh,
a brand new world from the development team behind Life is Strange. Now we have a world premiere new look at a game based on an ongoing franchise of 18 years with over 850 million users worldwide. This entirely in-engine trailer shows off the blend between cartoon 3D graphics with hardcore action. This is the first Berserker.
Oh.
This is tuned down.
Is it Berserker the graphic novel? Or the anime, right?
Finally,
Isn't that a really famous
I
anime?
found you. Trampled
The dude with the big
by
sword.
the one you trusted. Abandoned from your king. You thought you were a hero. Now, you are just one of us.
This is no ordinary ghost. You'll have to risk your life.
It's interesting because I do love that 3D, I guess what you call it, cell shaded kind of look. But it's also, when you do that, it's hard to differentiate yourself from the other ones. Just because, you know, they all look similar. But I feel like this one's doing a really good job of sticking out. I think it's like the contrast, you know, like the sort of black and whitish backgrounds with the bright colors has like a nice pop to it. All right, I don't think that's related to the anime.
Looks good, right? All right, now it's time for our first performance by the
It looks
Game
cool, though.
Awards Orchestra.
Definitely interested in that.
This one, though,
What do
is
you
a little
mean
bit
we're
of a
only at the
twist.
first
They're about to play
performance of the
music
Game
from an
Awards
upcoming
Orchestra?
game
Didn't
that
they just
no
have
one has
the
heard
Hellblade?
yet.
That didn't count?
You might call it one of those
No.
world premieres, and this is a special one. It's written by one of the greatest video game composers of all time, the legendary Nobuo Uematsu.
Oh, the
Here
GOAT.
is the Game
I love
Awards
Uematsu.
Orchestra led by Lauren Balfe with lead vocals from Lauren Allred,
It's the Final Fantasy
debuting the
Or the
theme
original
song
Final Fantasy guy.
from Final Fantasy VII Rebirth.
Oh, sweet.
Enjoy.
I am interested to see how they reimagine that music for this. Oh, they have a song? Oh, is this gonna be like too spoilery? Oh my god! See, this is why I don't like this, because they're gonna be showing. Look, this is already too. Or I'm not gonna watch this. This is too much. I don't want to know anything about this game. I'll just listen to the music.
They just like start.
Because why do they do this? They show so much.
Describing what's happening in the song.
I know. But I think I know what scene they were showing, but I still don't want to watch it because this is a game I'm definitely gonna play, so I don't need any more. I don't need to be sold on it anymore. But I don't recognize the song, so it sounds like it's a new song. Yeah, because the original Final Fantasy VII didn't have any singing in it.
Yeah.
It was just, orchestra. So they said Nobuo Uematsu, he wrote this? Or is he just conducting the orchestra?
See, I thought I knew the answer, but then brought the question.
Alright, are they done showing gameplay? Can I look, man? Yeah. It's a nice, what do you call it? Like updated version of the old opera style dresses.
Really, any excuse you have to wear a rhinestone cape.
So good.
Imagine being on the close-up of piano cam.
You're like, don't mess up. He knew he was getting the close-up. He had his ring game. He stepped up his ring game tonight.
How long does it take for them to clear the fog off the stage?
My man Ben Starr got robbed. Got robbed tonight.
What an absolutely beautiful song from Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, which is nominated for most anticipated.
They better not show
game
any more
tonight.
Final Fantasy
Thank you to
VII.
Lauren Allred and Maestro Lauren Balfe and the Game Awards.
I feel like they've already
Orchestra. They will
revealed
be
like
back
half that game
later
already.
to pay tribute to our Game of the Year nominees. But that's not all we have tonight for Final Fantasy fans.
It's gonna be a trade.
Oh my god. They better not.
What we've done.
I'm done.
Set in
I'm
stone.
leaving.
Or so they'll tell you,
This is
dearie.
ridiculous.
Because the future has the power
I'm not
to
listening
change
to this.
anything.
I'm not watching this.
Even the past.
And it's on every screen too. I can't even look away. I'm gonna look into the light and go blind.
I mean, it's a different Final Fantasy.
Oh, is it? It's
Yeah.
not, oh, okay. Sorry. I thought it was Rebirth. False alarm.
It's something that looks kind of lame.
Because I saw the feather. The feather was oh yeah, that does look weird. Oh man, they're really going in on the Final Fantasy VII universe, aren't they?
That's very fun when limits are made to be broken. When Final Fantasy VII Rebirth comes to Apex Legends.
That is a lot of words to say in one breath.
It's so funny because didn't the Final Fantasy VII Battle Royale they tried to launch last year like fail horribly? So now they're just trying to latch onto the coattails of a successful live service game.
They've always done so many like Final Fantasy.
The nominees are Alan Wake 2, Baldur's Gate 3, Final Fantasy 16, Hi-Fi Rush, and The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. And the Game Award goes to Final Fantasy 16. So, congratulations. Here are the
You think they
nominees for
planned that?
Best
Yeah, it did
Independent
seem
Game.
like
Cocoon,
it
Dave
was
the
gonna
Diver,
happen when.
Dredge,
Oh God,
Sea
no,
of
it's
Stars,
happening.
and Viewfinder.
I think we picked the same one
And the
for
Game
this, right?
Award goes
This
to
is best indie.
Sea of Stars.
Oh!
Stars,
What did you pick?
Sea of Stars.
Oh, I picked
Here are
that
the
too. Damn
nominees
it.
for Best Community Support: Baldur's Gate 3, Cyberpunk 2077,
What did I pick for
Destiny
this?
2,
I picked
Final
Baldur's
Fantasy
Gate.
14,
Yeah, I
and
did
No
Baldur's
Man's
Gate too.
Sky. And the Game Award goes to Baldur's Gate 3. Congratulations,
that.
Larian. All
What
right.
was?
Nominees for Best Fighting Game.
Oh my
Those
God.
are
God, they're
God of
going so
Rock, Mortal
freaking
Kombat
fast.
1, Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2,
I picked Street
Pocket
Fighter.
Bravery, and
I didn't
Street
pick one.
Fighter 6. And the Game Award this year
Come on.
goes to
I need it.
Street
Yes!
Fighter 6.
All right, let's go.
Congrats, Capcom. All right. Most
Oh.
anticipated game.
Final
Your
Fantasy, come
nominees
on.
This year were
Yeah, it's
Final
gonna be
Fantasy
Final Fantasy.
VII Rebirth.
But I
It could
still
be
went
you
with, like,
picked Hades.
Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth.
Oh no, you pick Like a Dragon,
Star
right?
Wars Outlaws,
Alright,
and
come on.
Tekken 8. And the Game Award this year goes to Final Fantasy
All right.
VII.
All right.
Rebirth.
That one I kind of
Congratulations,
expected.
Square and Nomura-san. All right. Well, it's been 8 months since the release of Honkai Star Rail, a winner tonight for
So
best
Final
mobile
Fantasy
game.
won best
This
score.
space
I mean, I'm
fantasy
happy
RPG
about
filled
it.
with myths and legends is set
But I'm
forth
surprised. I
for
thought definitely Alan Wake was
intergalactic
gonna win
expeditions
because of
in
all
2024.
the crazy
Tonight, we
like
have an
innovative things they
exclusive
did with
look
music
at
and the band in
Penacone,
that.
the next destination.
I almost feel like you should separate those two, like the score and
Do
the
you still remember it?
music.
Fables about the stars.
It's not like it would make the show any longer when
Yeah, seriously, they just rapid fire right through that. Kind of a bummer for the people who won, right? They can't make a speech. What do you think? Do they have like a separate stream where they're doing their speeches? All right. Oof. This is throwing me off though. They keep doing these lightning round awards. I didn't expect that. They didn't do that last year, right? Or did they?
Those are unforgettable memories, but they are
Yeah,
only
little
the
pop-up
beginning.
book motif. Do you like pop-up books when you were youngin?
well, I went to Pratt, which has the largest collection of pop-up books in their library.
Wow.
It won't all be
So I take that as a yes.
suffering and joy will both be
I like pop-up books, but I always destroyed them, so they lost their luster very soon. I had a really cool one that had ancient civilizations. So when you open it, I just remember very thoroughly they had like these Egyptian temples and they had classical Greek architecture. That was really cool.
From one of these pages, I'll appear in your story too.
I'm still a little angry about that Final Fantasy VII
Welcome to
stuff.
Penacony,
It's
young
too
lady.
spoilery.
May I ask your
Someone's
name?
gotta.
Acheron.
I'm gonna send an email to their PR department and tell them they're showing too
Stop
much.
advertising your game.
Well, it's not even just the amount of advertising; it's the type of stuff that they show. Because I know from looking at what they showed, I know exactly what part of the game that is, and that's like well into it. I don't know why you would show
they
that
have a
part.
special in-game event going on right now with new monsters, new weapons, and special free game items for new players who join the hunt. It's available now for iPhone and Android, so check it out, Monster Hunter Now.
All right,
Coming up,
let
we've
me,
got an exclusive new look at
see
the
it
new
kinda change.
Fallout
So it's,
series.
9
Right
to
back.
11. We're looking at.
Yeah.
All right. How many are left? We got best adaptation. That's an interesting one. What did you pick for that?
I did Last of Us.
I picked Super Mario. That's gonna be it. Those are. It's probably between those two. In Game of the Year we have Baldur's Gate, right? What do you have for best game direction?
I have Baldur's Gate.
Oh, that's what I did too. I had a lot. Just so you don't. I originally had Alan Wake, but I made a last minute change. This was before the show started. So. They did fighting game. Did they do multiplayer? No, right? All right, we still got a bunch left. Actually, yeah, I could still make up ground. So you said you had a max of 12 on these?
Yeah, I mean, I can add more.
Don't worry.
Why?
You didn't think we'd do this well, or you did this well.
Honestly, it's more I didn't think that they're a combo of do this well and quite as many categories.
We'll figure it out. We'll use some props to demonstrate.
I mean, I can just duplicate Claire.
No, we have to do something unexpected. All right. Skull and Bones. You know, I was kind of interested in that because I do really like the naval warfare aspect of the Assassin's Creed games. Is this game out or is it not out yet? I don't even know.
I don't know.
Are you big into pirates?
No.
I was never into the Pirates of the Caribbean movies, but I do love the history of pirates. That's part of the reason why I really liked Uncharted 4. That really went deep into the pirate lore. So I wonder how... Because that is another aspect of Assassin's Creed games that I like, is how... I feel like more so in the earlier games, but they do get... They go deep into the history. histories that they explore. So it looks pretty cool though. All right, that's pretty sweet. Could deal with that.
All right, we're back here at the Game Awards, and that was a new look at Skull and Bones from Ubisoft, which is coming out on February 16th.
I feel like they could have came up with a better title though, to be honest. It's kind of generic Skull and Bones.
December 15th to 18th on all platforms. And now it's time for the announcement of the next game from the studio that won Best Game Direction in 2021.
What could that be? Oh, is it? Oh, is it Dishonored 3? I'm getting points for that if I predicted this.
It's not going to be Dishonored
Yeah.
3.
Is it Deathloop 2? That's what it looks like, right? Or something new?
Turn that shit
This looks
up.
cool. I love Arcane's games though. Did you play Deathloop?
No.
Love Deathloop. Yeah, this looks like some new IP. Ooh. Hey, we'll cut those. Oh my god, blood on the cross already? Really getting heavy with the imagery.
Relax, man. I don't bite. Lock up tight now.
Strong lighting.
Night's
I like it.
just getting started.
Oh, they're doing Blade? Wow. That is so cool.
There you go. Joining me now.
That's
are Jacob
crazy.
Picaro
That actually
from
fits really
Arcade
well
Leon
with
and Bill Roseman from
the
Marvel
Dishonored
to tell
kind of
us,
style
how did
too.
this come
Has that
together,
like kind of
guys?
gothic horror,
Well, Jeff, let me tell you,
actiony
the
vibe.
secret superpower of Marvel games is our constant focus
Wow.
on
They
bringing
didn't say
together
what day, right? Or what date?
world-class talent with the fan
Ooh,
favorite
that is a
characters
good
that
one.
they love. Now, we are huge fans
Man,
of
I got really
Arcade
excited though.
Leon,
If that was Dishonored 3,
not only because of
that
the
would've been a game
story-rich
changer
games
for
they
my
create
ballot.
with innovative gameplay, but because of their
I doubt they
authentic
mention it now.
passion.
I think
And that's why,
like, I'm pretty
on
sure they
Blade's
strongly said
50th
that like, Dishonored
anniversary,
3 will not
we
be a
are
thing
so
that happens.
honored to
Fair enough.
announce this true Marvel team-up.
Yes, and after Dishonored and Deathloop, our first order of business was to make another very arcane
So
game.
they're all like it's a
with
French
title that is
production
easier
house?
to say in a French accent.
Mostly?
And when we had, when Sébastien Mitton and I had an opportunity to chat with Marvel,
Cool.
said, okay, let's really challenge them. Let's present our wildest take on a superhero that we both love.
And we ate it up.
I'm not familiar too
Arcane
much with the
touch
Blade comic
fits
books, but I
Blade
did
like
love
his
the
trademark
Wesley
trench
Snipes
coat.
movies.
And I mean, think about it.
Especially
Is
the
this
first one.
A mature action-adventure game.
I think those are underrated.
single player,
At least the
or
first
you
one's kind of an
get to
underrated
play
superhero
Blade
movie, I think.
Your way. For true believers, it's a dream come true.
Very excited
Aren't
to learn
they?
more. Dingo,
They're
why this
remaking the
character?
Blade movies, right? With
Well,
Mahershala
he's the
Ali, didn't they?
Daywalker.
Did I
Eric
make that
Dux
up, or is that a
half
real
man,
thing?
Half vampire,
I feel like that's a
torn
thing.
between the warm society of the
That's
living
another
and the
cool,
rushing power of
I mean,
the
I'm not
undead.
the biggest
And,
comic book movie
as
fan,
a kid
but
of mixed origins,
that
his
one I
dual
might check out.
heritage resonated with me. So yes, it is a dream to be making a game about Blade in Paris, my hometown.
oh, that's
you know?
even cooler. They're going abroad.
Well, if
See, I think that's a way that they can sort of
if my
reignite
hometown was walled
the
in
the
and
staleness
we
of
shared it with
the
bloodthirsty invaders
comic book
that come out
genre.
as soon as the
Just
sun
come up with
goes down.
cool
Ça serait un
mashup
petit peu la
ideas
merde,
like
quoi.
that to sort of switch
Anything
up
else
the
you can
formula.
Tell us about the game? I know it's pretty early, right?
Like
I
have
can tell you one
Spider-Man
thing.
in
Okay.
medieval
The entire
times.
team at Arcane Leon
That would be
is,
awesome.
Pulling
In
so
feudal
much
Japan, like
love
that would be
into
cool.
This immersive third-person action adventure
Ah.
set in the heart of Paris.
That's interesting.
Everyone
So
who has
please sit back,
actually
let us
watched
cook, and
Spider-Verse.
Merci beaucoup. Merci.
is dying inside.
Stunts too. Dingo Bell, thank you very much, guys.
See, if I'm not mistaken, is that the first third-person game that they're doing? Aren't they usually first-person their games?
Twisted Metal, a nominee tonight for
That's
Best
interesting, too.
Adaptation, Anthony Mackie.
Oh, Anthony Mackie. That would have been a good celebrity pick.
I mean, it's not a guess. They announced it on Twitter.
Oh, never mind. They said the flute guy's gonna be here too, right? Did you see that?
Thank you guys.
He
Thank
hasn't
you.
showed up.
Everybody gave up. You guys did.
So is this Captain America
Hey,
game?
I just want to say a big thank you to everyone who watched Twisted Metal on Peacock.
Oh, he's in that?
Hey, yeah. I have one thing to do before I get on to the award I'm supposed to represent up here, okay?
Interesting.
Okay, all right. I know I say a lot of different things. You can't scream them all. Jeez. Now, no one knows this yet, so you three guys and everybody else is going to be the first. Because of our incredible fans, Twisted Metal is coming back for season 2 on Peacock. So, everybody get your motor revving, because you're going on another ride.
I'm so
with John
curious
Doe.
how they even managed to
Great.
pull that
See this
show
section
off.
right here?
Because
You guys
I
look great.
don't think I
Keep
ever
going, baby.
played any of
I
the
don't
Twisted
trust
Metal
this
games,
dude, but y'all look
I don't believe they had a
great.
very in-depth story.
Don't you yell
I thought
at
it was
me. I
mostly
love
just
you more.
tearing stuff up. And it was just like a really violent Super Mario Kart.
What is wrong with y'all? Okay, stop it, you. Okay. Love you.
What's happening? Are people yelling stuff at him?
Shut up. Okay. Today, the best games are like living universes, constantly expanding with new content and challenges.
Best adaptation.
Right?
You said
And that's what
Last
this
of Us, right?
award for best ongoing
Alright. I
game
mean-
recognizes the games that continue to deliver fresh experiences.
I was
for their
torn between that and
loyal
Super Mario.
community.
I have a feeling.
Here are the
I don't know.
nominees.
I don't know. Now I'm not so sure.
Best ongoing game.
Oh, never mind. We'll do best
Light
ongoing game.
always pierces
What do I have?
through. Let me put it this way. No gun, no fun.
I had Genshin. What'd you do?
I went with Cyberpunk.
Oh.
Just because I feel like it can't always be Genshin.
Let the magic begin.
The thing is, I mean, I loved Cyberpunk. I mean, I love Cyberpunk 2077, but I just don't think it's an ongoing game. I feel like that's not what it is at all.
Okay, I get so many cool points with my sons for this moment. All right, so the game award goes to. Shut up. Shut up. Cyberpunk 2077.
Oh, that's the guy
This is heavy,
who
dude.
retweeted our video. What was his name? Paul? Quest director? Shout out to Paul.
Oh my goodness. What a journey. What a journey it's been. Holy. Video games are
That's awesome. I'm glad they
This
won.
is an incredible moment. From launch to 1.5
But I'm happy. I'm
to
not happy I
2.0
lost.
Phantom Liberty, and
I have to
now the
duplicate
Ultimate
some layers
Edition.
here.
Like
That's right. That's your
the
punishment.
tenacity and the resilience of the
embarrassing me.
team, and just wanting to bring forward stories that impact, worlds that are immersive. You know, the world being immersive.
I still don't
and
think
of
it's an
course the
ongoing game,
gameplay
though, to
just
be
being
honest.
Fun as hell. This is exciting team.
But
We
I'm
accept
glad
this
that they
on behalf
continue
of
to update
hundreds
it
of
because
people who
it's
put
so
their
much
hearts
different than it
and
was
souls in it.
even just
To
a
us
year
here.
ago.
Please,
But
Sasuke,
imagine
including this guy here. Please, say
how different it was
something.
2 to 3 years ago.
I have to include here our amazing players. They've been with us throughout the whole journey.
Maybe
gave
that'll
us
help us in the
feedback, made
algorithm
funny
with our
memes,
the video
videos,
that
you
we
know, wrote
the video that the interview that we did with or that I did with the
Alright,
Cyberpunk.
I've added another row of points for myself.
Good for you.
all of those updates.
Good for you.
Update 2.1 for Cyberpunk 2077, and it's for all of you. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Thank you.
So for anyone watching, we did do an interview with one of the writers for Cyberpunk Phantom Liberty, Tomasz Marhevka. So you can check that out on our channel.
Guys. Our next
It's a
guest
good
has worked on
talk.
some
Good talk.
truly
It's a
memorable
good
games
chap.
over the past 20 years, like GTA 5, Bully, Need for Speed Underground, and the Red Dead Redemption series. Now he leads a new studio, Lightspeed LA. Steve C. Martin is here to unveil a brand new project. Steve?
Thanks, Jeff.
Great to have you here. You showed this to me earlier this year. Tell us a bit about it.
It's an honor to be here, so thanks for having us.
Come on, Hot
For the past
Wheels.
few years at Lightspeed LA, myself and a remarkable team of over 200 talented, diverse industry veterans and fresh new talent have been in deep
You had to
development.
put the C initial
on a
because
fully
of the
original
comedian Steve Martin, you think?
AAA futuristic open world game. Tonight, we're really excited to offer you all a sneak peek at what we've been working on. I'm seriously, I'm so excited to share so much more with you in the future. But for now,
Barbie
I hope
Dream
you all enjoy
Racing.
this first taste.
Amazing. Let's take a look, Steve. Here we go.
The first taste. Did he really have to phrase it like that? Ooh, that looks cool.
Tear it open.
I did just assume by their name Lightspeed that they'd be racing.
How presumptive of you.
Thought you were in the racing genre. It turns out you're in the robot punching genre.
I'm scared, Mommy. Please. Hush now. It's
Ugh.
going to be okay. The demon is here.
Follow me.
Alright. Imagine it's some kind of either first-person shooter or third-person shooter.
I'm going to go for the rare second-person shooter.
Or a dating sim. Last Sentinel, okay. I don't really know, yeah. Without seeing the game, I don't know what to make of it, to be honest. But it has a cool vibe. Are you familiar with that company, Lightspeed? Have they made other games?
No.
Now open your eyes, slowly.
Man, I really want to see some Elden Ring DLC, man. Come on. I've been waiting.
You get nothing.
And you haven't seen anything you really wanted to see as far as announcements yet, right?
Around you.
The big one for you is Infamous?
I mean,
Or Ghost of Tsushima?
just anything from Sucker Punch.
Get it together, Albie.
I got a Horizon Zero Dawn
Fate
vibe, right?
always tests us. You have to fight until the end. I'll find you.
Love a good grappling hook. It's always welcome.
I hate this.
So we had the last Sentinel and now the first Descendant. You think they planned that way?
Yes.
That was the first Descendant, which is launching the summer of 2024 from Nexon. Now we have a new look at Hoyo versus next big game, Zenless Zone Zero, an urban fantasy ARPG. I have my eye on this one for a while. We had it at Gamescom, and we're excited to unveil their latest announcement right here at TGA.
See, like, even though I think aesthetically that looks good, but it's also, I don't want to say generic, but you know, it looks kind of very similar to other games of that style.
I mean, it's gonna be a mobile game, so.
I like the lightning punch though, the weapon attacks. French made Death Squad? Is that what's going on there? mean, this trailer must have taken forever to edit. That's crazy. Those flash frames. Nice. See, I was never a big Transformers fan when I was a kid. I was more of a Ghostbusters and Ninja Turtles kind of kid.
Those were the three options.
Pretty much. I guess you could have also done G.I. Joe too. I wasn't really into G.I. Joe. Yeah, I don't know what else there was. What kind of?
Thundercats.
Huh?
Thundercats.
Oh yeah, Thundercats. See, I like the cartoon, but I didn't really have a lot of the action figures. At least I can't remember. Did you play with action figures when you were young?
I mean, I had my like X-Files action figures.
They made X-Files
my,
action figures?
Commander Riker figure, but mostly because I liked him in Beyond Belief. But they don't make action figures of Jonathan Fritz in Beyond Belief.
So wait, you're talking about like Mulder and Scully action figures? Is that what we're talking about?
So I definitely had Scully, and then I had like the aliens and the dead body.
I had no idea they made that stuff for that. That's so funny.
We brought in gamers to demo the
Because it wasn't a
Cyberpunk
kids
update.
show, X-Files.
We
Not
haven't
really,
told
right?
them what they're playing on.
No.
Let's see what happens when
It's
they
like
find
having
out.
Mad Men action figures.
Ray tracing is beautiful. Yeah, it's super real.
What do you think's powering your gaming?
Well-
Like a 4090?
40 series?
God, I
Actually
hope
playing
they
on a
never
Chromebook
put us
Plus.
in the NVIDIA
Wow.
queue.
Streaming on
Oh my god.
Heck? Oh my god.
I would never have guessed that.
I might have to look into getting a new Chromebook.
Ooh, blood and gore.
This is the only game that had that rating.
I know, right? Every game has someone getting their head chopped off.
As we battle against
You know, we
the
haven't
bugs,
seen Jedi,
the
not Jedi.
automaton
What was it?
threat
Star
grows
Wars
more
Outlaws? Is that what it's
menacing
called?
by the day.
Yeah.
And they did show a good chunk of it the last year, but I do want to know when that game comes out because I'm definitely gonna check that out.
And democracy.
That looks very fun. It sounds like.
Lyric video.
I was about to say this is like sounds like Skyrim music.
Fight alongside a squad worth dying for.
Chanting.
Join the Helldivers.
Oh, Helldivers. This looked kind of interesting.
Join the
to be
fight
honest.
for freedom.
Sort of has
And
that
this today.
Starship Troopers feel to it. Oh, it's coming out pretty soon. Nice. I might actually check that out.
What is your
I think that's also kind of XCOM-y too. It has like a tactical alien invasion type military warfare deal going on.
Your craft. My craft is death.
Wow. Ugh,
What is your pledge? My pledge is eternal
September 9th. Oh, that's far away. Space Marine. More Warhammer.
There's always more war.
Okay,
All right.
now we have
Come
a
on.
special surprise.
Come on, Jeff. We need something big.
Background of
Exclusively
Jeff
here
running between
at
the
the
various
Game
marks.
Welcome,
Alan Wake.
welcome. I am your host, Warlindor, and I present to you the Old Gods of Asgard featuring that best-selling writer Alan Wake.
This is like tailor-made for this moment, I
Herald
feel
of
like.
Gods.
This is so perfect. This musical number. Oh, that's cool. They have the voice actor and the visual actor at the same time. I guess they have to.
I mean, technically they don't. I'm sure none of these people are singing live.
Yeah, there's that too. You know, one thing is I'm mad about is I just got this song not stuck out of my head, and now it's gonna come right back in. just get to walk around with a flashlight and start blasting people. That'd be pretty cool. They're gonna have to add a category next year for best musical number. I wonder if this is gonna start a trend. How surprised were you when you played this part in the game?
See, I'm just thinking about the I feel like musical numbers in things have become such a thing because it's very easy YouTube monetization content. Like, you cut a song from anything and lots of people are gonna look that up. And honestly, that was something I was so shocked that they didn't ever officially upload the I'm Just Ken musical number from Barbie. Lots of other channels uploaded that, but they didn't do a official version. Was that the only song? I thought Barbie had a bunch of songs. I still haven't seen it yet. Yeah, I mean, there were definitely, musical, I guess, scenes to music that, music is in universe. But musical. Yeah, because I think that would for me, I think it would have been less surprising in Barbie just because of the vibe of that movie. But because this is a survival horror game, I think a musical number is the last thing you'd expect. I think everything should always have a musical number. It must have been so fun for them to shoot all those scenes, though, for this. Oh, I wonder if Sam Lake's gonna get in on it, because he was in the game version, right? He had a few dance moves. Yep. Oh, there he is. Right on cue. That would explain some of the what he was super. It's so funny. I think I was reading either an interview with him or about one of the writers where they were saying that because he's obviously a writer, but then he also has to perform. When he was actually showed up on set to perform the scenes, he's like, "Do we really have to do some of this stuff? Can I rewrite some of these scenes?" But look at what a good time he's having. Oh, a little tapping solo, nice. It was such a busy night, man. He had to do all this choreography. Amazing. That was great. Nice. Again, the random spotlight. Yeah, really, man. That is hot. That is a hot light.
Performing in the role of Old Gods of Asgard. Thank you to the band, Sam Lake, Remedy, Epic, the cast, and everyone involved to bring that performance to life. Something you will only see right here on the Game Awards. Now it's time for an update on a game we announced back at TGA in 2017.
Alan Wake thermostat, unironically.
Did you say thermostat?
Whatever that is, thermos.
We've gone insane.
The same fate. A family of strangers. A strange family.
I feel like now that we're so deep into the stream, I can mention that. So we did apply and get approved to be the official co-streamers for the Game Awards, but we thought their overlay was ugly, so
oh my
we
God,
wanted to use
Charlotte.
our own.
One final.
We want to be invited back next year. We don't want to burn any bridges. You never know. We might be nominated for Content Creators of the Year next year. So, time to start making inroads. I, for one, thought the overlay was beautiful. Just want to put it out there.
I feel like I have the tapes.
Joining me now is Ulf from 10 Chambers. Crazy, that was 6 years ago. We announced GTFO, and that's the final chapter.
You think we're going to get any more GTA 6
looks fantastic
information?
I think there's a little something
I
more
feel
you're
like
also
that could
working
be,
on, right?
Yeah,
first of all, I have to say
another trailer that they show.
Thank you for having me
show
again.
closing one.
And
yeah.
you delicious menu.
But
This
since it's
suit
so far
is
away, I don't
fucking
know
amazing.
how much more they
You
would
look
show.
good too.
Yeah,
Your
yeah,
games
yeah.
look great. So.
Anyway,
Honestly,
yeah,
like,
we're
I don't
working
know
on
for
something new,
sure,
and it's
but I
like a passion
feel
project,
hasn't
like
Rockstar
all our
always been
projects
pretty good
are.
about when they
You're on
actually
for payday,
release
things like that. So you're back some heist stuff.
info about a game?
So now
It's
we're
like,
back to doing a heist
it's not
game
years
again.
away. Like
And
Yeah.
it's sort of a
Unless it's
sci-fi
leaked.
thing that I've been dreaming up since
Which
I
they've
was
had a
kid,
problem with,
basically.
unfortunately.
And yeah, it's it is
Yeah,
what
it's
it
funny
is.
because I was actually
Yes, we
going
should.
back and
You've been
looking
working
at
on this for a
the
number
intro
of years.
trailers.
I'm so excited. It's finally
for the
time
last
to
two
check out the new game from Ulf
GTA
and 10
games.
Chambers. Here we go.
And the intro trailers for GTA 4 and GTA 5 were much more like heavy on the voiceover and the story, kind of setting up the
Cancel the
story.
reservation.
So it was a little bit of a
Reset
change in
the
direction
procedure.
for this one.
Reset
yeah, I mean,
the
I definitely feel
procedure.
like GTA 5 was an interesting story experience for me because like it's kind of like okay, whatever, as you're going through it, and then like there's a bit where I'm like, oh, I'm really involved in the story, and I've got to keep doing it, and then you get over that.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of want to go back and play GTA 5 because it's been a while, and I just love how that one was. I mean, I feel like all the GTA games are kind of satire-y, but that one was really heavy on, social media culture and pop culture, film culture, music culture, kind of.
Did you enjoy having your little like fake Hollywood studio?
Yeah, I loved all that. What is funny though, what's interesting about the GTA 6 trailers though, you can see there was a very specific direction to show a lot of like newsreel footage and TikToks or TikTok adjacent kind of stuff. So I wonder if that's going to be a big gameplay element in the game. If you can like actually make your own TikToks, that would be so cool. Because I sure as hell don't like doing it in real life.
You're like, so I want to do it in a game.
And I do love the whole idea that they're focusing on a couple. Oh, I'm interested how in the weeds they get on that. If there's gonna be like, can you piss each other off? And like, can you go on a break?
You're like, I love seeing a relationship and then
Yes.
destroying it.
Exactly.
Thank God he had that. Or bad news. Man, I don't thought so gonna work.
Oh, is that the actor who played Jaime Lannister in Game of Thrones? What's his
I
name?
can't answer that question.
Nikolai
for you.
Coster-Waldau, I think is. I'm probably saying that wrong.
Ah, school bus.
Maybe it's not. It kind of looked like it. Megan says the truth comes out, but she might have said that a while ago. So.
Yeah, that was when we were talking about the overlay.
Oh, okay. That's right. A little behind on the chat. Sorry.
You had one job.
Good to go?
No, not good to go.
Is this? This almost looks like. I was gonna say it kind of looks like that Edge of Tomorrow movie with Emily Blunt, but those had more bulkier exoskeleton mechs, right? I'm surprised they never made that into a game. That seems like the perfect movie to adapt into a game. Or maybe they did, and I'm just forgetting.
I'm gonna need some awards, Jeff.
Yeah, really. We've had a little bit of a dead zone here.
Besides
so.
facing other players and warring factions, vertical gameplay, as you saw in the Forces of Nature, unlock the potential
What
of
else we
players'
got?
exo rigs to help master
So
the
this
apocalypse.
is. I guess I
they
could
say. Much
retire
more is
some of
coming
these sheets that are filled out.
2024 on Exoborn. Now, please welcome the voice of Loki in Asgard's Wrath 2, one of the most ambitious and anticipated VR games yet, Matt Mercer.
Oh, I thought it was going to be Hiddleston or Hiddleton.
I mean, they very specifically said voice actor.
Well, I thought it might have been the same. The one the same. Oh, Matt Mercer. Yeah, I know him.
So beyond excited to show
It's,
you this trailer
Critical
for
Role.
Asgard's
Please,
Wrath 2.
someone
I've been
clip Jonathan
working with
just
Sanzaro
saying,
team
"Oh, Matt Mercer, I know."
You don't know Matt Mercer, Charlotte? Come on.
Yes, I know who Matt Mercer is. I know who Matt Mercer is more than you do.
He's the voice of Vincent Valentine in the upcoming Final Fantasy VII Rebirth.
I'm honored to be a part of this franchise and want to thank everyone at Sanzaro Games.
It's got a good voice. It's got
at
some nice
Oculus
pipes.
Studios,
Give him that.
and MetaQuest.
Asgard's Wrath.
So,
Why does that
without
sound so
further ado,
familiar?
let's enjoy the trailer
Is
for
that-
Asgard's Wrath 2.
They've made Loki games? I'm not aware of those. What kind of games are they?
The gods take everything from mortals.
I mean, this doesn't. I guess is this you're in Asgard?
Bleed these lands
I guess
dry.
That would lead one to believe it. Oh, Oculus.
Thy spirits their rightful passage.
So, are you playing as Loki?
That's what I'm curious about. Because Loki, what are Loki's powers anyway? In the Marvel universe.
I mean, the MCU very much does not want to commit to that. But now he's just super god, so...
Yeah, because I thought traditionally he's supposed to be like a shapeshifter kind of trickster, right? Isn't that the mythology of Loki? But I don't even, because yeah, in the movies that I've seen with Loki, he's just kind of a weaker version of Thor. That's basically what he is, right? Without the thunder.
Oh, dutiful guardian.
It's got a nice helmet though.
Right your wrong.
Getting into like MCU logical lore, it's like Loki isn't even a god.
Yeah.
He's just a guy that they found to Asgard.
So what other voices has Matt Mercer done of note?
Always representing Kanji in Persona 4.
There is no time or place
And
you can hide.
not minimal, but any game that has, you know, like various background voices, he is probably
Your fate is mine.
doing them.
10 most iconic game voices.
Free when you buy MetaQuest free. No, thank you.
Oh, he was Leon Kennedy in one of the Resident Evil games.
Foolish mortals.
Good one.
Oblivious
Fire
to the
Emblem.
chaos that awaits you just outside. I'll see you sooner than you think.
He was in that game Overwatch. That game.
It's been an amazing year, not just for games, but for adaptations of the games we love. Right now, we have an exclusive look at the highly anticipated new series, Fallout.
Ooh.
I don't think I'm highly anticipating that.
Oh. Hello there. Now, how about we turn on some lights?
You're not interested in this? I kind of am. For some reason, the whole nuclear apocalypse or post-nuclear apocalypse milieu has never really appealed to me as a storytelling setting.
Also, it's just like looking at this footage, I'm like, it's so generic style-wise. It's like Fallout lives and dies on its style, and that's just like it looks exactly like any other streaming show.
Yeah, I think it's probably like a budget thing, to be honest, because there's only so much you can do. There's something about the costumes, the vault uniforms, that looked very like fake-ish to me.
It's because anytime they do like a stylized costume, bringing it into live action, they always try to keep it the same saturation, and it doesn't make sense.
You're right. Yeah, that's exactly right. Yeah, it's way too blue. It looks like a Power Rangers costume or something. I'm still gonna watch this though. I'm curious. Is God Howard involved? What's his involvement?
Please never say those words to me again.
I thought that's what the streets call him. There he is.
Mr. Howard!
Good catch, buddy.
I wonder who's in there. They must be pretty tall.
We should probably hurry this up. I don't think he can
Or maybe
breathe
they're
in
wearing
there.
like
how you doing,
First
big
two
man?
people like on top of each other.
Okay. All right, let's go.
Okay, so this year, video games and film and television were bigger and better than ever before.
All right, so this is gonna be best adaptation. Come on, Super Mario.
Best adaptation.
The vampire messiah will come.
I do want to check this out. It's
All I ever wanted to do is be a racer.
I'm interested in the Castlevania.
Oh, we've got someone new in the chat.
Oh yeah. God Howard cameo. There we go. See, Joint knows what I'm talking about.
Joint is a plant sent here by Jonathan. I have no proof, but I feel it in my heart.
Wow.
All right, I need this one. Come on, Super Mario.
Goes to The Last of Us.
I didn't want to jinx it, but it was clearly going to be The Last of Us.
Why do you say that? Wasn't Mario Brothers? Didn't Mario Brothers make an insane amount of money?
Mario Brothers. It was.
It's not about who liked it, Charlotte. It's about the money. It's about the money.
The Last of Us was like a genre-defining video game adaptation.
Don't get me wrong. I liked the show. Thought it was great, and I didn't really like the Mario Brothers movie that much. I just thought it was gonna win the popularity game, to be honest, because I thought like a bunch of 12-year-olds were gonna vote for it.
It's not the popular vote. It's the jury vote.
All right, maybe I miscalculated. I'm still. I even marked it off on my.
Big thanks to HBO and the support they've given us, and a big thanks to our Last of Us community. None of this exists without you. Thank you so much.
We also want to thank our partners at Sony Pictures. A special shout out to Carter Swan and the whole PlayStation Productions team.
You're up by 4?
And everyone at PlayStation.
Yeah.
Thanks so much. Thank you.
That might have been the nail in the coffin. I really need some of these trailers to pop up. Or Margot.
You don't get points for trailers.
Yes, we do.
It doesn't even say that on the sheet.
That's because it's implied that if there's no annotation, it's 1 point.
No, there are no points for those.
We'll see. We'll see when we get there. Didn't you made your trailer predictions, right?
Yeah, but I wasn't going to add points if I
Well,
got
then
them.
why are they there if we're not adding
Because
points?
you told me I had to make
everything is monetized.
No points.
Or not monetized, but calculated, accumulated.
If it was implied, then why are there points noted on the special guest appearances?
Hey Megan, I have Pedro Pascal as my celebrity cameo prediction, so
Wouldn't if he?
It's still on the table.
Wouldn't he have been in that group then?
Probably, yeah. That might have been a little too obvious.
We don't want to appeal to the fans too much.
You think McConaughey's still there, or did he pop out and go to another
I'm
party?
sure he cartwheeled into a helicopter.
Yeah, exactly.
Right after.
He's somewhere else. He's on a rooftop pool now in Santa Monica.
At the same time, I feel like he's a guy that could just be like, yeah, and then I went for a walk.
When I was younger,
nice.
struggling with who I was, what my place was, I took a lot of that anxiety and put it into making games. I mean, it's evolved over time, especially as I've gotten into AAA.
Well, guess what, everybody?
Hindsight is a narrative exploration game which spans the life of a
Shalia
woman
says no
named
funny
Mary,
business for me.
is taking a core
Trying
of
to
something
change the rules on the ballot
happened in my life, keeping that and
Jonathan
fictionalizing
stealing
rest of
the
it.
election.
Whenever someone tells
I
me
demand
that
a
they've
recount.
cried from something that I've made, it's always when people cry is where I feel, yes, I want to keep doing that. I want to keep making
I
people
should have made
feel
these
things.
ballots extra complicated looking, like those 2000 Florida ballots, the butterfly ballots. That's a very niche reference. I don't know
My
if our
favorite is
audience will
always
get
when
that.
you get 3 different people at the voting center reminding you to turn your ballot over.
Oh yeah, that's always embarrassing going there. They're always really nice though, the staff.
Yeah,
I feel bad for them sometimes. I still haven't played No Man's Sky. Now that I'm playing Starfield though, it's definitely piqued my interest. It looks pretty cool. I love the colors. But is that have you played that? Not with Pierce Brown.
Present.
Yeah, because they were from that video we did with Pierce Brown. It made it seem like there's no real story to follow or there's no real quest. You just kind of do your own thing. Is that true?
There is a mainline quest.
Oh, okay.
Pierce needed a lot of direction to stay on track.
Yeah. I like a little bit of structure. I don't like it where it's too open-ended. That's why I like Starfield, because even though there's so much to do, there's still a lot of quest lines you could follow that give you a little bit of structure.
I like that it's coming towards me instead of.
Oh yeah, it's new perspective.
That right there was No Man's Sky, a game we announced 10 years ago with this guy right
But
here,
just like
Sean
again,
Murray.
I feel like No Man's
Sean,
Sky could
looks
once
like
again,
the content
be on
keeps
best
rolling in
ongoing game.
2024. But what does the next decade
I
look
think
like?
we differ in what our
to start
definition of
with,
ongoing means.
Next
I
year
mean,
is
it's
gonna
been
be a really big
ongoing
year
for 10
No Man's
years.
Sky.
Like
you said, I've been working on it for 10 years now, and I still really love it. Still really enjoy it.
Yeah, maybe you're
but
right. Yeah.
what people
Because
don't
when
know
I
is that
think
for
when
the
I think
last
ongoing, I
5
think
years, we've been
online
working on
live
something new.
service. That's what I think.
Another game.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
something very different, something maybe more
But
ambitious.
apparently, not everyone
and,
agrees.
You know, for
So, there it is.
Here we go.
I'll stop complaining
Tell
about
us a bit about it.
well, for No Man's Sky, we generated a whole universe of kind of sparse, alien-looking.
I do
planets,
kind of wish they
and
would have
that
more niche
wasn't
categories,
easy,
though.
You know, it was hard.
Like
but there is
things
something
like
that's much
best
harder that we wanted to do.
character
For our new
design
game,
or
we wanted to create
yeah, it
an
does
Earth,
seem like also like I guess
you know,
just kind of
something
like
as
best
spins off
combat,
of
you know,
planet
best
that's
art
buried as a
direction.
universe.
It's like
something.
Yeah, that's
bigger
so
than
vague,
art and
yeah.
whatnot is
Something
also
with,
like
you know, mountains,
yeah, that's a
real
good one. Yeah,
mountains,
best
not
concept art. That
video
would be
game
really cool.
mountains, but mountains that are miles high.
like I guess maybe that one
taller
would
than
be a little more
Everest, that when
complicated,
you
but you could have
climb
you know
to the top
studios
of them
submit.
and
Yeah,
look
yeah.
out, you can see rivers,
Yeah,
canyons.
that would be. And I definitely feel since this
You know, you
award
can
show
see
is not
ocean.
really so
So
like
it's just like an open world
quote unquote
planet kind of thing?
prestigious. It's more just
Yeah,
like
I mean, the
fan
first
and
real
markety.
open world,
I think you can get
right?
like more
Something
fun with
without
the
boundaries.
categories.
And it's like
and
I
we're
guess
gonna
this
let
also rolls
everyone
up
play in
into
it
game
together.
direction kind of, but like
It's,
UI
you know,
design
a
is
place
Yeah,
where
yeah,
people
that's a
can
good one.
live
Yeah,
out
best
their
boss
sort of
fight. But come on, man.
adventures together.
Well, we can't wait to take
Let's
a
play
look at
jazz.
it. We
Let's
have
think of
anything
some-
tonight or future? Or?
Yeah, so we have a
Especially if they get a
trailer.
rapid fire through a bunch of those. Like,
and,
I don't.
you know, it's quite a small team. that's
Honestly, if
working
you're
on
gonna
it.
do that, you
There's
don't even
about a
really
dozen
need
of
to
us. Actually, everyone's
have
here.
that on the show. I feel like,
Everyone
you know
from
what I
the
mean?
team is
I don't know.
here. We're
Or maybe just put those in the early section.
We're very excited to share this. You and I have been talking about this one for years.
Yeah, we're super nervous.
So they're still
you know,
talking
but,
about No Man's
really
Sky?
Excited. If you know people like
Alright.
it, this is a game I would like to still be updating 10 years from now.
All right, so Game Awards 2033.
Well, he's down with the ongoing
We'll
aspect
be
of the
back.
game.
But no, let's take a look. This
Or
is
you can
such
make
an
No Man's
incredible
Sky too,
project, and I'm honored
and
that
really
we
make
could
that
show it
money.
off. Should we do it, Sean?
Yeah, let's do it.
Here we go.
What's happening? Oh, is this a new expansion? Oh, is this a new game?
Multiplayer Earth, a procedural Earth.
Ugh. I don't know why, like that. The word procedural, it's like a negative buzzword for me. I just hate when people. I understand that it's obviously a part of game development, but I don't understand why you would market it like it's a sexy thing. It's like, okay, like they did that with Starfield. They're like, oh, we have thousands of procedural planets. I'm like,
Yeah, it's
so
like I
what?
would rather have like 4
Yeah,
well-designed
exactly, yeah.
planets.
Oh, I saw those.
Oh, take me back to the giant bird.
That's what I was like. You can't hide those big crows. I saw them. This looks pretty cool.
I'm just thinking of like take me back country roads. Take me back giant crows. Ah!
Ugh.
Well, we got something new for Paolini.
This is kind of have some Avatar look to it, right? A little
But
bit.
I guess those are wyverns. Stop only showing flashes of the birds.
Does that whole wyvern dragon debate irritate you like it irritates me? Like, does it really matter that much whether or not it's got 4 legs or 2 legs?
I mean, like, I totally understand that, like, the reason why games are always doing wyvern over dragon is it's very
4 legs are
have to
hard to
animate
animate, right?
6
Yeah.
limbs.
Yeah.
I mean, actually, just rigging dragon wings in general is.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I
Look.
remember back when I was animating my pilot and like the pandemic just started. I was like, I don't want to animate this dragon in 2D. I'm going to model it in 3D. And I just stayed up all night doing that.
The way I see it, if you got 2 legs and you want to be called a dragon, you want to identify as a dragon, that's on you. You live your best life, dragon.
Light, no fire.
All right.
So I guess it's like No Man's Sky, but more Fantasy?
Remember, that comes
That's cool.
from an independent team. Absolutely incredible.
That
I've
is
waited
crazy.
Years to show that to you.
That it's like a
And,
relatively
again,
small
created
team that
by the
made
team
No
at
Man's
Hello
Sky.
Games.
Yeah.
So
That's
very,
pretty
very
wild.
exciting, and I'm excited to see games like that show kind of the next decade of where games are going.
So if
to.
Todd Howard's there,
All right.
there must be
Now
some more
join me in
Bethesda news
welcoming
coming.
to the
I feel
stage
like.
actor Simu Liu.
Although Starfield is nominated for something, right? Was it Best RPG? I think it's there.
Yeah. How have we not done Best RPG?
What's up, everybody? How y'all doing tonight?
We already
Oh, it's,
did Best Fighting.
God, there's
right?
so many of you.
It's
That's all so
Shang-Chi, right?
Yeah.
All right, first
I like
off, I
that
want to
movie.
address
Oh, he
the
hurt
elephant in the
himself.
room.
He's doing a stunt.
My foot's fine, you guys. I did tear my Achilles. I wasn't riding a dragon. I was playing pickup basketball in Miami.
Oh man, that's a bad injury.
I wish there were a
Achilles.
better story to this,
That's
you
like
guys, but the story
8
is
to 10
this.
months.
You know, as you age,
It's the
as you
Aaron
get
Rodgers
older,
injury.
You know, particularly as you cross the
Let's get
30
keep dropping
threshold,
names that Charlotte has no
body
I
idea
know
what
who
I'm
Aaron
talking about.
Rodgers is because my
Alright,
mom
things
loves
start
Aaron
happening.
Rodgers.
Okay, there you go.
Unless
Is she a
you're
Jets
Anthony
fan?
Mackie, for whom I think the laws of aging don't apply.
Is a fan of
Guys,
many
just if you're not
teams.
Anthony Mackie, learn to appreciate.
She's a
the
fan of
importance
bearded
stretching,
men.
All right, it's very important.
Because she was also like big into Peyton
Keeping
Manning.
it real at the Game Awards. All right.
Okay.
Now I'm here to share something that I'm really excited about. I recently
he was in
got a
Barbie
chance
too,
to
right?
team
He's one
up
of the
with
Kens?
Frost Giant
Yeah.
on their new real-time strategy game, Storm
And
Game.
my roommate hates
Now,
him,
RTS is a
so
genre that I was
Oh.
absolutely
I'm
obsessed with
bringing
as a
her
kid.
ire
I
to
loved building armies and obliterating my enemies. And
I
Age of
really liked
Empires, Command
was
and
it the 10
Conquer,
Rings
and
of
course,
Shang-Chi? Is
my
that what it is?
absolute all-time favorite game.
Yeah, I mean, it's the
StarCraft.
classic Marvel movie of like it was a fun
So
first
happy you guys
half,
cheered
and then
for
the
that.
second
Yeah.
half is like.
Now, if you've
It's
been
like, all right, we
destroyed
got to
by
break out
characters
the
and
laser
voices on
beams and the
at any
flying
point over
bugs and
the
all
last
that. That's
year,
exactly how I
that's
felt about it.
definitely your
First
boy.
half of that movie was
And
great
that's why I
because it was
am
more in the
so
spirit
excited
of
for Storm Game.
those older like
Look,
kung
it's a
fu
noob
movies with the
strat, I
crazy
understand,
Yeah, I
stunts
mean,
and
I've
set
heard it
pieces.
Look, that's
said
why I
that,
love Storm
like,
Gate. It was made
you
by
know,
a team
the
of
second half of
ex-StarCraft
Marvel movies
developers
is much
who
more
are
like
just as
executives
obsessed with
involved. It's
RTS
like
Yeah.
we
and
need
in
these
addition
things.
to
Oh, we got to
happen.
tie these things.
co-op
Yeah,
modes in
that's
game,
the
it's got an
downfall.
ongoing campaign that was written by Frost Giant with a little help.
So
from
what is he
legendary
talking about?
Elizabeth.
He's been talking for a
So,
long time.
yes,
I'm guessing it's
I
not
brought
a
little bit
Shang-Chi
of
game.
gameplay for y'all, and the first reveal of a pretty badass new character who I may or may not have gotten to voice. Let's have a
Oh,
look.
there you go.
It turns out he did not get the voice.
It's funny he said he hurt himself. Well, it's not funny, but it's interesting that he said he hurt himself playing basketball because I feel like he did a commercial with Giannis Antetokounmpo, the Greek freak basketball player. So he must be a big hooper. Respect.
It is too late, my friend.
That diamond is unhappy.
God's name have we done?
God, look at that hair swoop.
Yeah, that was strong. He's really loading up on the hairspray. Storm is coming.
I like just the question mark subtitle.
Beta. Yeah, best RPG. That's obviously gonna be Baldur's Gate. They might as well not even present that. I'm happy that Sea of Stars won, though, right? But I'm bummed that they didn't get to have an acceptance speech, though. I love the Sabotage Studios. I would have liked to hear what they were gonna say. Actually, need to email them again because I want to see if we can get them on the show. I want to talk about that game a little bit more, especially the story, because it's a good one.
Is good musical.
See?
What?
Pretty good, right?
Is he doing Groot? Or
And
I don't know.
now it's time to hand
I'm
out
lost.
the next award.
An award!
Here are the nominees for Best Action Adventure Game.
Oh.
Yeah, that seems.
Best action adventure game.
You're the killer. I don't want to be in the story.
What did I pick for this crap? I forgot. Oh, I picked Zelda. I don't feel as good about that.
I picked Alan Wake.
Oh my god. This
But
will
I
just
also was tempted to say Jedi Survivor because I like the game. But then I was mad at Jedi Survivor today for reasons I can't get into.
Yes.
I feel like this is also one of those, if Zelda wins here, I feel like that basically says they definitely
And the
won't
Game
win
Award
Game of the
goes
Year.
to... No surprise here. Legend of Zelda.
Ooh, all right. I needed that. I needed that. Thank you, Zelda. All right. Down by 3. Okay. See, some of these categories, though, I really don't know what to make of them, because what is the difference between an action game and an action/adventure game? You know? Because how is Resident Evil 4 an action/adventure game? There's no exploration in Resident Evil 4.
You're exploring the horrors.
Yeah, I mean, are you exploring your own fears?
このゲームを作ったすべてのスタッフを代表して
More
このような
translator.
賞をいただき本当にありがとうございます。
I'm so glad to be able to be here to accept this reward.
Do you think I need
this
to buy a
award on
Switch,
behalf
Charlotte?
of everyone
Is it time?
who worked together to create this game.
See, my thing is, if I got a Switch, I would only play it on the television. I don't like playing mobile stuff. I don't like looking down. It hurts my neck. If I played a Switch, I'd have to play it like this all the time, which would get. I mean, it'd be a good arm work,out, but
making this game the best that it could be.
I don't know if my body's up for that anymore. Because the problem with the Switch is it's not 4K, right? When you put it on a TV.
I'm sorry that Alan Wake 2 didn't win joint, but it was my vote on the ballot, so.
Everyone's unique approach to playing this game can become their own personal story.
Alan Wake won a lot, though. How did it win? 3?
2?
Did it win more than Baldur's Gate? I feel like it might have so far.
Thank you so much.
It's just been 2, right?
It won narrative, art direction.
Art direction.
I feel like it won one more.
Congratulations, Mr. Anuma.
Well, it won
happy now
best
to announce winners in
on-stage
a few more
performance, clearly.
categories at the Game Awards. Here
Yeah, I
are the
think that was
nominees
it.
for Best RPG, Baldur's Gate 3,
Well, this is-
Final Fantasy 16,
We don't need to do
Rise
this.
of P, Sea of Stars, and Starfield. And the Game Award
Starfield.
goes to Baldur's Gate 3. Here are the nominees for Best Sim Strategy Game.
Oh.
Advance Wars 1 and 2 Reboot
What do
Camp.
you have? I had Fire Emblem.
City Skylines 2, Company of
I said
Heroes
Pikmin.
3, Fire Emblem Engage, and Pikmin 4. Come on. And the Game Award goes to Pikmin 4. Here are the nominees for Best Sports
Do you need to
Racing
update the
Game.
graphics again to
EA
accommodate all your?
Sports FC
Yes.
Yeah, if Hot Wheels wins, I have to make.
Oh, you
another.
better not win. I'm leaving if you win Hot Wheels.
Turbocharge, and the Crew Motorfest.
It's got to be Forza.
This year,
No
the
way
Game
it can't
Award
be
goes
Forza.
to Forza Motorsport.
Thank you. All right, here we go.
Congratulations, turn 10.
All right, save some
The
face
nominees
there.
for Best Multiplayer this year are
Ooh, I don't
Baldur's
know
Gate
about this.
3, Diablo 4, Party
I picked
Animals,
Diablo
Street
4,
Fighter
but I don't
6,
know
and
anything
Super
about
Mario
it.
Brothers Wonder. And the Game Award goes to Baldur's Gate 3.
Yeah, that was stupid. I feel like Blizzard has a
Here are
bad
the nominees
reputation
for our Players' Voice Award,
in general.
100% voted by the
I shouldn't
fans.
have picked them.
Baldur's Gate 3, Cyberpunk 2077 Phantom Liberty.
What is? Oh, this is.
Genshin
We didn't vote on
Impact,
this one.
Marvel's Spider-Man 2.
I
and The
vote
Legend
now.
of
It's
Zelda
Baldur's
Tears
Gate.
of the Kingdom.
Yeah, I'm gonna say
And the
Baldur's
Game
Gate 2.
Award goes to
Yeah,
Baldur's Gate
all right. There, we
3.
didn't need to. We didn't need to have that one. So that was a wash.
I'm not making another point for it.
Let's take a
So how
look
many- what are
now
we
at
at
the
now?
spectacular celebration of mobile gaming on Sphere from Google and Samsung.
16 and you're at 12.
It's not good. I need to at least, if I can close the gap to 2, I'll be happy. I'm limiting my my expectations. Yeah, Join is upset that Alan Wake didn't win. That must have been for action adventure. Yeah, I didn't play Zelda though, so it's hard for me to say. But I definitely think Alan Wake was better than the other 3 nominees, as far as like Marvel, the Spider-Man, Resident Evil, and Star Wars. But the thing is, I don't think is Zelda action adventure. Is that's? I feel like that's more of like an open world RPG, right? Isn't Zelda more of an RPG than Lies of P? I mean, Lies of P, there's some RPG elements, but there's not that much.
Jonathan is lost and confused and scared. at this
I
point.
just think a lot of these categories, they're just like they just kind of throw them around. They need to have more strict guidelines. I feel like
There are no rules.
maybe I should apply to be a juror. I can understand what's happening.
My fear is that we're going to find out that we're just locked in the office.
Oh my God! Can you imagine we just have to sleep here. We can try. Is there a YouTube record for longest live stream?
I'm sure there is.
And
I'm
can
sure
it be
we're
broken?
nowhere near close to it.
What is happening here? I'm confused. Is this like a commercial or is this another trailer? Because they're doing a little bit of both, right? Was that a fighting game? That's pretty cool. I don't know what the percentage is. What you got right. You're really. How many of you even gotten wrong? What have you got? Like, 3 wrong? It's crazy. Well, there can't be that much more left, right? It's gotta be coming to the end.
Nicotine addiction can make stress worse.
I feel like we need one more big reveal, in addition to whatever's the show closer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So 2 big. I don't know.
Spider.
What do we? Do you think they would close the show with Elden Ring DLC? Is that too wishful thinking? Because what else could they close the show with? What do you think's gonna close the show? Want to have a? We'll put a double or nothing?
No.
Getting addicted.
Including this one.
More Square Enix. Please don't be Final Fantasy. Oh, that looks like Final Fantasy 16 logo. Oh, is it DLC? Oh, okay. Nice.
Some sort of crystal.
Where in the game does the DLC happen?
Yeah, I wonder.
Weapons called the iconoclasts, from which icons derive their name.
I really like the voice actor for Sid too. But he did a good job. Echoes of the Fallen.
Somebody's woken this place up. The question is, who? What the hell is an iconoclastic defense system? I've a feeling we're about to find out, and that we will not like the answer. Then we better cut this short.
Oh wow, that's crazy. It's like Final Fantasy meets Tron.
Welcome, my friends, to Mysidia.
Ooh, that looks cool. I did love the fighting in this game.
Except for when you
Oh, the
like Aegon form.
Yeah, I think most people like them, but I know you didn't love it. It was just more about the spectacle, I guess, than having fun gameplay.
Yeah, it was so not fun to play.
Experience new adventures before the final battle.
Was there a release date? I
in Final
didn't even
Fantasy
catch that.
16 with Echoes of the Fallen, which is out tonight on PlayStation 5.
The release
There's
date
a
is
shadow
tonight.
drop for you. Now to present our next award, Best Game
Really?
Direction. Please welcome one of
There
our
we go.
industry's greatest
Game
creative
direction.
forces, the creator of Call of Duty and global GM for Star Wars Jedi, Battlefield, Titanfall, and Apex Legends, Vince Zampella.
We both have the same one for this, right? Baldur's Gate?
Yeah.
Yeah, my thinking was, I don't know how you separate Game of the Year from Best Game Direction. You know what I mean? It's the same thing like at the Oscars where it's like Best Director and Best Picture.
So,
like I don't.
game
To me,
design
those
can
should
be
always be
chaos.
the same.
Actually, let me rephrase that. The best game design is almost always part chaos, right? Today, it's really normal for teams of hundreds to work for years on huge open worlds that are condensed into one package. When that chaos has somehow been harnessed into a cohesive artistic expression, that's great game design. So tonight, I'm proud to present the nominees for Best Game Direction.
So is that what direction's supposed to be? Design?
Best game direction.
All right, that makes it a little bit different. Because that makes me think more gameplay, game mechanics. You know what I mean? In which case, I would probably still say Baldur's Gate. But I haven't played Super Mario Wonder, and I haven't played Zelda. So I heard Tears of the Kingdom is awesome. So I don't know. Maybe Baldur's Gate's gonna win.
And the winner is Alan Wake 2.
Wow, that's crazy. Oh, I should have went with my gut. That was my first pick, and then I changed my mind.
I almost picked it here too, but then I was like, oh no, I'm thinking art direction.
Oh, I should have. That's crazy. Wow. What is that? 4 for Alan Wake or 3? 3, right?
Thank you.
And those are good ones too. Narrative,
to
game
thank
direction, and art direction.
Epic,
Wow, good for Alan Wake. Man.
Hector,
Good for Remedy.
Nico, for believing in our vision.
Crazy vision.
Crazy vision, yes. Direction is nothing without a team to actually build it. And huge thanks to Remedy team for
Well, we got Joined
joining
excited
us
in the chat.
on this venture, wanting to believe in
I mean, it's definitely
and-
well deserved.
and build it. You know, we can pull into
Because the thing,
different
I guess,
directions
from a
and
mechanic
nothing
standpoint,
comes out
Alan
of
Wake
it.
2 doesn't do anything like.
when
Well, all the
more than
stuff with
100
the
people,
mind plays, I thought was really innovative
believing
and
the
cool.
same vision,
Except for
and-
the glitch
and
where you get stuck
build
in the mind
something out
place
of
and
it.
you can't leave.
That didn't
We
happen
can
to
make
me. That happened to you?
miracles, we can make art, and we can be
Yeah,
more
all
than
that. I
the sum
mean,
of our parts.
I really hope they
Uh,
continue to explore that idea
world
in future
today
games because I feel like you
could use
can
a
you
bit
can
more of
really
that.
do some interesting things with that
one other thing,
concept of
next
putting the
Monday,
case
December
board
11th,
together and all the
New Game Plus,
connections
the final
and
draft
conclusions
is
you
gonna
can
be coming
draw.
out.
I really love that.
Yeah, I mean,
New story
I
content.
of course
so yeah,
experienced
go play it.
my
Thanks.
own personal Alan Wake
Thank you, Game Awards.
glitch, which wasn't a glitch. It was I go to prepare a save for an author gameplay and it overwrites my current save.
Oh, I thought you were gonna talk about when we tried to play with Chuck Wendig. That didn't quite work out so well.
It's gonna happen.
The creative director of the finals.
Well, next time you email Remedy, gotta throw in some congratulations in that email.
I told them like
We said
last
that if
week
we're
that
gonna
we were
make a
cheering for
shooter,
them,
it
so
needs to be unique.
it worked.
Yeah,
we
that's
did
awesome.
it.
That no one else is doing. Standing here today, I'm so
I wonder if they're
proud
gonna
and
update their
grateful
thermos to
for the
have like
amazing team
the
at
Game
Embark
Award
Studios who helped make
wins
this
on there,
crazy
all
dream
about
little
this
stickers.
reality. And of course, to all of you, our amazing players, watching you play the finals has been the most gratifying experience of my entire career.
This is esports he's
You're not
talking
just
about?
a part of this journey. You guide us and you inspire us, and I
don't
love
know,
you for that.
some kind of competition.
Now, let's watch our latest trailer and keep your eyes peeled for the launch date at the very end. It might be sooner.
Yeah, I'm thinking, what
Thank
else?
you for telling
Thank
me
you.
how trailers
And
work.
enjoy.
What other big reveals could there be?
Half-Life 3.
Oh wow, that would be a big one, but probably not gonna happen. What are the ones
Yeah,
that I
you watch
have?
me like die on
Oh, you
screen.
know what? I think I might have mentioned this at the start of the screen, but I would love to see an update on the Indiana Jones game that Bethesda and Machine Games are working on. They had like a really bare bones teaser trailer, but I would love to see some gameplay for that because I don't even really know what kind of game it's supposed to be.
I mean, that also sounds like something that could very easily die in development.
Oh, you think? I hope not. That would be disappointing. Kingdom Hearts 4 is probably not happening, or at least nothing new. One thing I really. Sorry.
I feel like Kingdom Hearts 4 is like always one of those ones that they do like Tokyo's Game Show.
Yeah. And yeah, I'm losing hope that they're gonna show anything for Hollow Knight Silk Song. That would be awesome. That would make up for all the other lack of trailers I've seen. Or I wanted to see.
I like that little shoulder cat.
This is Payday? Or is this something else? Sorry, I blanked out.
Can you reach the finals? Oh right, we knew the name going into this.
Oh, that's a bad name. Come on. They gotta come up with something better than that.
I like how they're like, keep an eye out for the release date. I'm like, well,
That's
yes,
right, the
this
That's
finals
like
is out
calling
tonight
something the
on
game.
Steam, Xbox Series
You know,
X
it's
and
just too
S, and
generic.
PlayStation 5. After the
You
show,
gotta get that
make sure to
SEO.
check
Or
out
like
the Game
call
Awards
it the
in
tournament
Fortnite
or
as well.
I
All
mean,
month, fans have been voting for their
maybe
favorite
you may be right.
user-created island of the
Oh
year,
my
and
God,
the
it's
winner
another Fortnite.
is Fort Poo. Congratulations! You can portal to the winning island from our TGA map, and while you're there, collect all the TGA trophies for an XP boost We want to help you unlock those Peter Griffin skins. The
Yeah, I
island
gotta say,
code
I feel like
is
last
below.
year had.
Still to come, the
Keely could get
presentation of
through that
Game of the
segment,
Year,
seriously.
featuring
I feel like last year felt like they were
salute
more
to
like
the
oh
nominees.
my moments, right? Littered throughout the show. Maybe they're
I
saving.
mean, it is, I guess, hard. Like, this arguably was, you know, like an insanely loaded year.
Yeah, maybe that's part of it. Yeah, so there was much more to show last year. But I also feel like there's a lot more unknowns. Like, because I don't think, like, what are the big PlayStation first-party games that are coming out next year? Like, we don't know. Oh, maybe they'll show Wolverine. The Insomniac Wolverine. That would be cool.
Now it is time for you to join the
So I can't think of any other big ones.
our destiny.
And don't they usually announce some kind of adaptation? Right? Isn't that usually what they do? At least one, right? Some kind of movie trailer or TV show trailer. I guess they did kind of do show Fallout, but that's already been announced or
Just
released.
wait till you see Baldur's Gate.
You know what I'm very interested in? Did you hear the rumors that they were making an animated TV show based on Final Fantasy IX?
I was about to say I hadn't, but that sounds vaguely familiar.
I feel like
Ooh,
there's
look at that thing.
Whoa, that is a lot of boxes.
Ah.
What is this? First person Baldur's Gate?
Look, it's about building things. You'll love it. What about a betrayal sim? She's back.
All right, you've been voting on Twitch for which mobile game you're hyped for in 2024. After the show,
Have I,
check out the
ma'am?
TGA
Have
post
I?
show on Twitch where Google Play will reveal the winner of its Play More award.
Okay.
Awesome. Thanks, Sydney. Well, now it's time for tonight's final world premiere. That's right, we're getting towards the end of the show. And this one, I will let speak for itself.
What's it gonna be? Oh my god.
Oh my god, look at those things.
Oh, that's looking kind of Starfieldy, right? Starfield DLC?
Got dinosaurs.
Horizon? No. Is that a chocobo?
No.
It's Final Fantasy. I don't know what this is. This looks kind of. Is this like Monster Hunter or something? Looks like it, right? Or something similar.
Fossil Death Simulator.
Half-Life 3. Oh, I doubt it. That would be cool.
Yep.
Huh?
I mean, it must be Monster Hunter.
Yeah, Capcom. Right? Not really into Monster Hunter.
That's gonna be an from us.
Sorry. Sorry for all the Monster Hunter fans out there. Yeah, the one I tried to play, I think it was The Rise. It's just, it was a little too... It was one of those games where the tutorial section is like 30 hours long. I was just like, I don't know, I got a little tired of it.
Please welcome to the stage Monster Hunter series producer Ryozo Tujimoto. It's so great to have you here at the
Well,
Game
there's got to
Awards.
be
We got
so
to
that
hang out in
I
Osaka
bet the
earlier
last
this fall, where you showed me the
trailer's gonna
gameplay,
be
you gave me a
GTA 6
demo of the
then,
game, and
right?
wow, I gotta
Since
tell you
that
guys, it
wouldn't
looks
be a world
incredible.
premiere, really.
Everyone wants to know. We saw 2025. When do we get to play
They
this?
just replay the trailer. That would be kind
よう
of
やく
lame.
発表することができました。モンスターハンターの新作です。こちらですね、9月にゼフさんにも見ていただきましたタイトルなんですが、現状ですね、2025年リリースを目指して開発しています。
Thank you, Jeff. I'm very happy to finally be able to announce this title to everyone. This title, back in September, we were happy enough to show it to you, is planned for release in 2025.
Wow. I think everyone wants to know when do they get to see more on this? Any sense of when we're going to see more on this game?
That's ambitious.
はい、こちらのタイトルの続報はですね、2024年の夏頃、現状予定しておりますので、しばらくちょっとお待ちいただけたと思っております。それとですね、今年カプコンがですね、40周年を迎えさせていただきました。この40年間、応援してくださったファンの皆様、本当にありがとうございます。これからもですね、皆様に楽しんでいただけるいいゲームを作っていけるよう努力して、頑張ってまいりますので、これからも引き続きぜひよろしくお願いいたします。
We plan on revealing more information about this game in the summer of 2024. So
E3 isn't even a thing.
I know, but the
also,
the
Capcom
summer
is currently celebrating its 40th anniversary.
That's when they have like
I would
another
like to
wave
thank
of shows,
all
right?
of the Capcom fans for all of your love and support throughout all of these years. We couldn't have done it without you.
All right,
Capcom
well, I guess
will
I'm just gonna
continue
have
to
to play
create
Starfield and Baldur's Gate
exciting,
until
fun games.
Final Fantasy Rebirth comes out,
And the best is yet to come.
which is fine.
Excellent. Thank you,
It'll
Real.
definitely take
Great
up my
to see you.
time.
All right. Well, now to present Game of the Year from the upcoming films Wonka and Dune Part 2, please welcome YouTuber Modded Controller 360.
What did you just say to me?
Yeah, what did that mean? Why did he introduce him like that? Is that some inside joke I don't know? Does he stream?
The imagination, passion, and technical brilliance of the 6 nominees for the Game of the Year were truly inspiring. Here with
I
a
love
medley
that he could
celebrating
not be
each of
more
these games,
obviously
once
reading
again,
a teleprompter.
Lauren Balfe and the Game Awards
It would have been funny if they
Orchestra.
made a joke about him looking exactly like the character from Lies of P.
I don't think that's a joke. I think that's a lawsuit.
Yeah, exactly. All right, well, this isn't very suspenseful. I mean, we know.
I like
Let's get
that
away.
they're like, we gotta show these dramatic orchestra shots. Don't show the games that are being.
Yeah. Now, how surprised would you be if Alan Wake won? Would you be like shocked, or would you
I
just
mean,
be mildly
I feel like I
surprised?
wouldn't be overly shocked if Alan Wake took it, if any of the others except Baldur's Gate took it.
Yeah, no, it's definitely. I mean, just because Alan Wake won action adventure game, I think it's got a chance.
Joint is going through every emotion. The highs and lows of Alan Wake 2.
Yeah, because I mean, I think the way the show is gone, you can definitely. I wouldn't be completely shocked if Alan Wake won now. Would that? You think that's?
I love that cheap music.
Now is that recency? I guess we'll just see how it plays out. That would be crazy if it won. That would mean it would have won. Would it have won more than Baldur's Gate? Well, it doesn't matter. That's the one they really want. Oh, there's a flute guy. Nice. Did he drop his flute? What's going on there? A little bit of a malfunction. Resident Evil 4 was really fun though. It was definitely a good game to play because I had played the original, but I completely forgot about it. So it almost felt like a new game when I was playing it recently.
It's also so wild, like being in a year where people aren't just like well, of course it's gonna be the Zelda game.
Yeah.
Truly, we're living in wild, unpredictable times.
Yeah. Spider-Man came up empty-handed, right?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
It's a good game though.
I'll
See,
get to it.
Another category they could have is maybe like most technically impressive game or something like that. Because I feel like the open world, just the fluidity of it and how fast you can travel around, and even the fast travel is like lightning quick. It was so crazy. I think it's probably one of the more technically impressive open worlds that I ever played. And you know, just the amount of people in the streets, the traffic. It just felt so populated and vibrant. The city. And 60 frames, buttery smooth, no hitches, nothing. It was good stuff.
I love that they're like, move over, Timothée Chalamet. We have an orchestra.
I want to see Sam Lake's response. If he's gonna be disappointed if he doesn't win. Put him on the camera.
And the game of the year is Baldur's Gate 3.
He curled for that B. I saw it.
Yeah, you could see that the.
He's like, oh look, he's got his armor on. Valerian guy. Wow, imagine if he didn't win and he came with that armor. That would have been embarrassing. Maybe they told him in advance. I hope Joint's okay. But you had to expect that. Come on.
Are you okay, Joint?
I didn't expect it anymore.
Yes, you did. Don't lie.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
I didn't expect this, says guy who showed up in a suit of
Yes.
armor.
I just normally wear coats of armor
Maybe
when
he
I attend
does.
award
And
shows.
Team at Larian spent their hearts and souls for 6 years on this game in sometimes very difficult circumstances. This was our COVID game.
Yeah,
Along the way, we lost quite a few people also, so we want to dedicate this to all the people we lost, and especially to Jim, our lead cinematic artist, who passed away in the last month. I want to thank over 2,000 people, so sit back and relax. But I also want to thank everybody that supported us throughout this entire effort. Our families, our friends, our partners. You were the
There are
best,
people
and
saying
without
that
you, we
technically
couldn't have done
Larian
it. Thank you
Studios
very
is an
much.
independent game.
Thank you.
Because it's an independent studio, but they just
Which I
have-
mean, also, I feel like maybe then you kind of have to get into the, like, you know, the same way, like, SAG rates productions of, like, what is your budget?
Yeah, I think that makes sense. But that's what I think they should be doing for all these categories. They should have, like, you know, some guidelines.
I always love when award shows end and they're like, it's done, leave.
That's it? Nothing? No other things? No last trailer?
I mean, it does make sense, like, GTA, you know, got the news coverage out before all this.
There you go. All right.
All right. And
Our
that's
first
the
live
end for
stream
us,
is
too.
done. All right, only 4 minutes over. That's pretty good. Well, thank you all for watching, and I'm going to go eat and pass out.
Stay good, Joint.
Yes, thank you all.
All right.